There we go. Stoners Committee, what's the deal, man? How you doing? Palm trees in the chat. Yeah, I'm not too late, y'all. I'm not too late. Just a couple minutes late. My apologies. I know I have an issue with tardiness on Saturdays. For whatever reason, I start every Saturday late. But I'm here. We're going to rock from 2 to 4, 4:30. My body is ready. It's crazy. Shout out to Udo Smartino. Big Sean Jones. That was me talking to you in the Twitter spaces earlier. What were you saying? Give me one of your talking points. Palm trees in the motherfucking chat, man. And I'm solid, Stoners Committee. I'm chilling. The homie just pulled up. It's me, Face, Dog. No, Slim. Dog. Sisters, bro, nigga. That's for you. Don't touch my sunflower seeds. We got some every table on the way. I got some of that G Perico birria mac and cheese. Me.
Shit. You got Chick-fil-A. Tell them what you really ate.
Shut up. No, hold on. We got everyday shout out to my sponsor, Every Table. They send over some meals. Feed my guests is crazy. Yeah, definitely not my guest. And yeah, I got some birria mac from G Perico. He hit me up the other day. He asked how I like the birria mac. That shit fire. Make sure you shop with Every Table. And I'm working on that Danley promo code for you guys. And I've decided exactly what I'm going to make my meal at Every Table. I finally decided. So I'll be in the test kitchen soon.
Oh, shit.
Big Sean Jones said, I asked you, was TDE more of a Death Row or Bad Boy Records? I said they like a hybrid. They got like the gang element and unprofessional nigga business of Death Row, but obviously like the dick sucking and like gay orgies and beating women, or that was Death Row too, and abusing women sexually and stuff like that from Bad Boy. So it's like they like a mesh, according to the paperwork. All according to the paperwork. Shout out to Every Table. Shout out to Ethica. Shout out to That's Awful Lot of Cough Syrup. Shout out to all my sponsors, man. The brands are fucking with me. This is the year of collaboration. All the brands are fucking with me. Tam made me miss my shoot. So we were supposed to do a shoot with Desto Dub last week, but Tam had to go to Munchie B's podcast. And so we rescheduled it for the week after next. So we're gonna do a shoot with them to promote the upcoming event. So there's that. But like I said, palm trees in the chat. We got a bunch to talk about, so I might as well get to these warm-ups while we let this chat warm up. Go Lakers. Go Lakers. We beat the Rockets. I saw that. We was going crazy last night. Let me see where we at. And who's next? OKC?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go. Let me see where we at. So yes, we beat. That's not a gentleman's sweep because they won too. So that's not a gentleman's sweep. But all right, Lakers advance to the West.
The Western Conference second round is all set. The Lakers advance.
Okay.
They get it done in 6 games over the Rockets. LeBron James and company.
If we make it all the way, hypothetically, when we make it all the way, when we go all the way, this should be LeBron's last season, right? He should, if he gets another ring,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
it,
sure
right?
He will retire.
Yeah.
On that note, why not retire on a high note?
Smartino said Lakers finna get bounced by OKC if Luka and Austin Reeves aren't back in time. What's wrong with Austin Reeves? I'm talking to you.
I'm sorry?
What's wrong with Austin Reeves?
Nothing. He just came back. He's back now.
All right. Austin Reeves is already back, Smartino.
Yeah, he played last night. played good too.
Yeah, so
it was the second game back last night.
I didn't know what he meant by that, but all right. Also, with Lakers news, I know you guys aren't used to sports takes from me, but I saw this and I want to talk to you guys about it. So I guess the South Bay Lakers, the G League team, are moving to Coachella Valley. So now it's the Coachella Valley Lakers.
That shit is random.
Beginning the 2026-2027 season, the Lakers G League team will play home games at the Acrashore Arena in Palm Desert. So I'm sure that's fun for them, being all the way out there. Because isn't there a facility in like Manhattan Beach or something?
Yeah, so like somewhere around the South
Yeah.
Bay area. And all
Yeah.
I don't know. That's so random to me.
Interesting. Lakers are gonna get bounced regardless. OKC beat Phoenix by an average of 17 points a game. 17 points gang. They still getting bounced.
No Lakers slander.
Yeah, relax. Not too much. No, he's waiting for his youngest son to come to the NBA so he can play with both of his kids. That's funny. All right. Also in our warm up, did y'all see the Hoover rapper, Jay Heartless? Did y'all see that? Going on a high speed chase with the police on a mini bike or something. Some kind of thing. Academics posted, this is crazy. He's going slow as fuck. They're going slow as fuck. Can't call this a high speed chase, to be honest. This is not a high speed chase. Like some GTA shit.
You could literally pop the back of his tire and just not pop it, but tap it like with the truck and make him fall over.
El Segundo, that's where it's at. So did he have warrants or something? What's the story? Man takes cops on a low speed chase. Interesting. So this is Jay Heartless. If you guys remember, Jay Heartless is the individual that was going off on me last year when I dropped the 2025 LA freshman cover. He's like, why there's no Hoovers on there? Y'all got the Hoovers blackballed. Y'all don't fuck with the Hoovers. Woo, woo, woo. And I informed him that the first rapper I reached out to be on the 2025 LA freshman cover was BMG D-Mac, who's from Hoover, and he just chose not to come. And then Big Deal said he was going to do his own Hoover freshman cover. And that was 6 months ago, and we still don't have it. So shout out to Big Deal. But yeah, free Jay Heartless. But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, I know that's not him. That's interesting. So imagine if I had put him on the cover, and he had still went to jail 6 months later. That'd have been crazy too, right? LA rapper shit. Okay, next up is for our warm up. The rich auntie. Have you guys been seeing all the? Everybody's making fun of this gay guy who low-key kind of cross-dresses, but he has a short haircut. He's referring to himself, he identifies as a rich auntie. He has become more memes than any human alive right now. He's all over the internet. Let's check it out.
I'm a 32-year-old rich auntie with no job, no kids, and no responsibilities, and somehow life just keeps getting better. See, I gave you time to catch your breath. I gave you peace, space, and grace. But now it is time. Rich auntie is back, and I came to reclaim everything they tried to bury. See, you thought I was easy to get rid of. Maybe you must not understand how favor actually works. I'm still here, still unbothered, still sipping from the cup you swore I couldn't fill, and guess what? It is bottomless now. You don't have to like me. You don't have to follow. But that tightness in your chest when I speak, that eye roll, that face you scrunch up when you saw this video, that's called chronic insecurity, and you should go get that looked at, babe. Because rich auntie energy doesn't ask for space. It is space. It walks in, sets the tone, and becomes the reason the room suddenly feels quiet. And if you're still confused on why you're not part of the glow up, that's because you're irrelevant, unaligned, and filtered out by favor. See, I didn't stumble into this life. I was fired for being myself.
That's
and I turned that
move.
pink slip into power, into presence, into paid full peace. I've traveled the world, I've built community, and now I'm opening the door. My pop-up
What does
content.
he do for money? Oh, he's a scammer. He does a virtual pop-up content class like Flacco, $50. Okay, I was just about to say, what does he do for money? What's wrong with being a rich uncle? But to each his own, because I don't judge. But what's wrong with being a rich uncle? Like, the rich gay uncle. Why he got to be an auntie? But like I said, to each his own. He's going viral right now. Like, they're literally turning him into all kind of memes. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Put it in my hands like it belongs to me. All right, Spirit Airlines is closing. All you budget flyers. Spirit Airlines has officially went out of business, you guys. It's done for. Spirit Airlines shut down after 34 years, cancels all flights. Spirit Airlines has shut down. The ultra low-cost carrier canceled all flights and is no longer offering customer service. About 17,000 employees affected. That's the negative part. I've been seeing a bunch of jokes about this, but dang. I've never flew Spirit, but I heard bad things, and I know Natalie Nunn was the face of Spirit Airlines after she had a bad altercation, and they gave her all those free miles. So interesting. Oh, while we was talking about the Lakers, we were supposed to talk about this Rick Fox incident. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Right.
This tent is not, listen. Say it again. Listen, sir. Right. Sir, this tent is not going to be here. We told them before they walk down there and move these tents and bring them down here, we told them we park our vehicles here because this is a marker. As you can see, we started from across the road and we come straight across. We put our vehicles here as a marker, and I told them, you are a witness, that I told them before they walk down there and bring these tents down here, that these are our vehicles, and we have reserved this spot for the 20 by 20. We was only waiting for the gentleman to come and move the tents and bring them here.
Is that in the rules that you mark?
I don't give a fuck about no rules. Wait, listen. Hold on.
I don't give a fuck. Was it Rick Fox or was it Shaq that Doug Christie was fighting on? It was Rick Fox, and then Jackie Christie ran out there.
He having a Doug Christie flashback.
Oh, let me see if I can find that on the YouTube. That just gave me flashbacks. One, it says Rick Fox gets a physical altercation at campaign event in the Bahamas over tent setup, says his life was threatened. I just watched the video. All the guy said was, "I don't give a fuck," and you lounge at him. That's not life threatening unless you're mentally ill, like me. But let's see. Rick Fox, Doug Christie. I remember this because I remember seeing Jackie Christie run down on the court like she was about to fight somebody. I seen Doug Christie at a gas station before. Doug Christie uppercuts Rick Fox. Okay.
We begin with the Lakers without their daddy.
All the time. You never know who you're going to run into up there.
And the Kings without their baby, both leaders on the mend, of course, while their teammates pick up the rivalry. And what a rivalry it is. And
What the fuck Shaq got on?
Flannel PJ look is in.
Burberry, PJs?
Here
He didn't
comes
get the
the
ones with the
excitement.
feet, though.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Rick
shit.
Fox elbowing Doug Christie. Christie gets up, and look what happens.
Oh,
Fox
shit.
punches Christie, and Christie punches him in the face. And this is the preseason. Need I remind you? Obviously, the heated feelings carrying over from the postseason a year ago. We need to see another look. Do-over right now. Rick Fox in the face, elbowing Christie. Christie wastes no time getting up, flipping the ball even at Fox, and then Fox pushes Christie, and Christie pushes Fox right there in the
socks
face. Guess what happens to those two?
It was all that energy when the nigga socked you.
Everyone would get in.
He turned up on
To the
a.
Mad Knicks, Christie, Fox would resume their fight.
Oh, he ran in the tunnel to get him. He ran into. Oh, they throw it down.
Everyone gets involved.
Look at Jackie. Look at Jackie.
Comes out to join this mess.
Jackie ran down with her head, with a scarf on her head. Look at Shaq.
Watch his
PJs.
Yeah, watch his toe. Nobody step on his toe. At least you know he's not going to kick anybody. Look at Vlade putting up his fist with Shaq. An incredible scene again. And
Our food is on the way.
look, there it is. The Kings bench empty. What about the...
Hold on, let me look at Phil Jackson. I know his back was hurting. Robert Horry was dark skinned.
Do you know the and then everyone gets
Look at Jackie Christie. I'm trying to pause it. White old Jackie Christie. Oh shit, I missed. Hold on. Here we go.
What's going to happen? And then everyone gets involved.
You see her? You see her? Scrabble up. Oh, that's a classic. That's a classic. So yeah, Rick Fox is lying. His life was not threatened by that Bahamian man. That nigga just said, "I don't give a fuck," and he just lost it, man. That's funny. Doug looked like he was saying dead homies after every punch. Oh man, go Kings, I guess. Oh, the UFO. Y'all know I'm a conspiracy theorist. This is our last one. We about to get to the topic, y'all. There was a UFO spotted in Los Angeles that looks like a dumbbell. Mysterious UFO spotted near America's secretive military testing site disappears without explanation. and it does look like a flying dumbbell. It's, you know, it's a peculiar look. Then over the weekend,
well, in the span of 24 hours, there have been 17 earthquakes near Area 51. It started with a 4.4 magnitude quake just 2.5 miles underground. The area is normally not prone to earthquakes this shallow, and it's leading to theories of nuclear testing or even UFOs, because it all happened after President Trump said this.
Do you have an update on the UFO files and when we're going to be seeing those?
Well, I think we're going to be releasing as much as we can in the near future. They want to find out about the UFOs and anything having to do with UFO or related material, and we're going to be releasing a lot of things from that we have, and I think some of it's going to be very interesting.
He said a bunch of nothing. They said it sounds like 6 in the background. Why would I be hanging out with 6? Exactly. Who the fuck is 6? Somebody who does live streams with 4 viewers. Anywho, let's get to the topics, you guys. Before we get to the topics, I have to promote the show. Make sure you pull up to a Day and Late live show Saturday, June 20th, man. Get your tickets right now. Go get your tickets.
Viral deal.
Excuse me?
Viral deal.
It's a viral deal? Mm-hmm. Like a flash sale or something? What the fuck are you talking about? All right. Day and Late Live. 310 Baby, Compton AV, Jay Reddy, Mark Lux, Roy, Asia, Siete 7. Well, Siete and a bunch of other LA rappers are pulling up, man. Desto Dub will be in the building giving out merch and selling an awful lot of cough syrup merch. Ethica will be in the building giving out care packages. We got hookah. We got bars. We got food trucks pulling up. It's going to be a whole experience. Tam and I are going to do a live podcast early in the day. Then we're just going to have a bunch of performances all the way up until 9 p.m. Get your tickets before we sell out. Please make sure you get your tickets. You want to be there, 18 and up. Like I said, the rules, we're going to post the whole thing with the rules, but you cannot wear a hat, unless it's an LA Dodgers hat. Those are the only hats we're going to allow in the building. And clear bag policy only, ladies. You have to have a clear bag. We're not allowing any purse or anything like that. We want to be very, 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 very safe. Shout out to my mom for putting the link in the chat. Click on that link. Get your tickets. It's going up. Oh, y'all going to be live streaming the live show. I would like to do that. At the same time, I would also hope for you guys to be there to see it. So we'll see. We'll see it. Stop paying rent. Stop paying electricity. Stop. You are a hamster on a wheel. Buy solar. Stop paying rent or bills you're giving to the system. Shout out to Lush. Lush is obviously in my chat. Shout out to Lush1. All right. No Jumper alternate universe. Let's check it out. There's this page that is making these reels of like AI reels of what things will be like in an alternate universe for No Jumper. Hilarious. They said they were going to do one for me where they had me wearing medium shirts, but in this universe, I wear medium shirts. So that's not necessarily good content. Let's check it out. Funny. So we got Adam winning the fight. And Hefe is an alter ego superhero on 83rd Street. Flacco's fit. Alright, that's part 1. It's like 3 of them. Crit Mac is studious. Wack and Moose Man are cool eating tacos. Spody Face is a teacher in the 40s. Lush One's an actual successful rapper. And Munchy B can sing. Look, that's hilarious. Very touching content. I think there's one more. Hold on. So exercise both hands. Wait, hold on. Why is House Phone and Jack by Jess at a trans rally? This person is devious and wrong. These are twisted, but with AI. Why is House Phone and Jack by Jess in the alternate universe at a trans rights rally? This is hilarious. This is a classic. This is the funniest thing of all of these. Why they got the tranny chasers at a motherfucking trans rally? That's a classic. Tam is interviewing Denzel Washington on the red carpet. She said, "Thank you for putting me on the red carpet with Denzel in the comments." Brandon and Almighty Suspect are playing a game together. They get along. And Jaleese is getting some much needed therapy. Mental health is important. That's hilarious, man. That shit is funny. Real quick, I forgot to also let you guys know that shout out to that page. And if you make one with me, putting me in a medium shirt, ha ha ha, not funny. I do that in real life, bitch. But Smoney will be at our live event as well. We just added him to the lineup. He got that Young and Turnt record going crazy. He also got a new single out called Go that's doing pretty well. And then Hood Trophy Bino will be in the building at a day and late live. We added him to the lineup. This is his flyer, and you guys can't see it. Hold on. So any ladies that like to suck on LA rappers' toes while they're on stage, make sure you pull up. It's an 18 plus event. You know, Hood Trophy Bino likes to get his toes sucked while he's doing his performances. Paul Cheese in the chat. Shout out to D-React CV, my new favorite mod. 7 hasn't been here in a minute, but we're about to get started. So, first up, they finally, not they, but the hosts on No Jumper News are finally starting to have some honest conversations about whether my co-host Tam is fired from No Jumper or not. Young and Hefe, Moose Man, Pooh, and somebody else who I don't know who they are. They had a conversation about it on No Jumper. Every time I talk to Tam, she says she hasn't heard from Adam. She hasn't heard from Josh, which is poor leadership, poor communication on their end. It's like they're ghosting her. And so let's hear what the No Jumper News hosts have to say about the situation, and we're going to react to that. Let's check it out.
I'm fired, and he really didn't say. I'm gonna say he didn't say yeah or no. You know what I'm saying? He basically was like doing with the news. You feel me? Like, and the other people who's just coming in from the contest, and and other hosts they want to try out. Most of the tryouts are done during the week, like during the news. So being that she kind of been here, and then he see her over there. With Dejon Paul, doing her thing with him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, basically, I'm just, trying to try the people out, and then she already got something going on. So it ain't like she don't have nothing going on, and I'm just like, oh, she can't come back. It's other hosts, that don't have nothing going on and that we trying to try out. So kind of like the spaces be full. So I kind of took it like he was saying, like, let's just say if it's like a week that you can't come, like, I can't come or somebody else can't come, he kind of reach out to her, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to come through type situation.
I think he kind of like six-man.
I'm fired, and he
all right, so and Hefe don't give a fuck about nothing but what the check say. I did not watch the Tuesday show this week, so you guys can fill me in. So I guess Adam, Per, and Hefe said that he's like soft batch firing her. He's too much of a coward to just call Tam and be like, or have Josh call Tam and say, you're no longer needed here at the platform. He's like, they're not putting her on the schedule. She's gone 2 full weeks without filming in No Jumper. And he basically said his explanation, Per and Hefe, because I didn't see it myself. This is second person or third party. I don't know however you say that. Second party. I don't know what party. It's partying. But he basically said that Tam is on Dejon show, so she's still getting camera time. That's what I take from that. She still has a platform where she can be seen versus a lot of these other hosts outside of No Jumper, unless they do something on their own channel. Hello? Yeah, they're here. With our food. Oh, you need the keys. What floor are we on?
I don't know that.
But, so basically, that makes sense. But I still feel like it's soft batch to not call her and let her know that. You're talking about why you're not having her on the platform on the show, the Tuesday show, Per and Hefe, but you aren't telling Tam that. Josh isn't communicating that with Tam. That's why they need Laura back. Laura doesn't work in No Jumper anymore. Laura would have been a good person. I feel like she's professional enough to have reached out to Tam and had that honest communication with her, because it's not going to hurt Tam's feeling. Like Tam said, she was there for 50 plus episodes. She did her time. She's cool with moving on if that's the case. He also said that if it comes a week where somebody's not able to make it, like, so she's on standby, she's a 6-man or 6-girl. That's weird. Inviting Pooh but not Tam is insane. Hello. Yes, they're coming downstairs to get the food now. All right, they're coming down. Bye. So yeah, inviting Pooh, but not Tam is insane. Scarred soul. Shout out to Pooh. Pooh said he's gonna pull up to a day late soon as well. How can I become a mod? Consistency in the chat. If I see you in the chat all the time and you showing love and support and you being productive and conducive to the conversation over time, you'll work your way up to a mod. But all right, let's react to the second clip. But like my take on the first clip is Adam is being soft batch by not having Josh or himself communicate with Tam directly. Why are you talking about Tam on the show? Why she's not on the platform on the show, but you aren't talking about that to Tam? Weird. Second clip.
And I kind of think though, like the Dejon situation.
That's what I was gonna say.
Off too, though.
Dejon.
Like, you know,
it was kind of like a sarcastic, oh, you see what she got going on already. She don't need me. You know, it was very that type of energy. Like,
I'm gonna show the. Not with my name written all over the motherfucking bag. Pass me that one. Shout out to Every Table for the food. The other bag got my name and information written on it. But yeah, shout out to Every Table for the food. Let me see the plate. You gotta have to heat it up.
See.
G Perico's Birria mac and cheese from Every Table. Let me get this off the screen real quick. Interruption. G Perico. Oh, it's too light. G Perico's. It's too much light. What is a non-glare? There we go. G Perico's Birria mac and cheese from Every Table. Make sure you go to everytable.com and get you some. The microwave's out there. All right, cool. Let's back to the clip. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I love food and I love sponsors. We're gonna start this over.
And I kind of think though, like the Dejon situation.
That's what I was gonna say.
Off too, though. Like, you know,
it was kind of like a sarcastic, oh, you see what she got going on already. She don't need me. You know, it was very that type of energy. Like, go be with them if you want to be with him so bad. You know?
And that's very petty, but I mean, I expect that from Adam and Josh. And like I said, if it was a problem for Tam to be on my show, and I've said this so many times since she joined the platform, really, if it was an issue that Tam joined my show, one, your issue was with Tam because your host wanted to be a co-host on this show, and I'm grateful for her. She's been a lifesaver, a game changer, my favorite person to podcast with. I'm not sure. I mean, I would have kept doing these by myself, but I'm not sure I would have been as passionate about it without Tam joining on. And we definitely wouldn't be doing a Dan Lay live event because that was Tam's idea. But also, it's like, or, because if Tam wanted to go be a co-host on a platform that I don't fuck with, that's my ops, I would tell her, you got to pick. You got to either do this or that. I wouldn't like allow her to do both. I would tell her straight up, like, you got to make a decision. Adam has not prompted her that. Josh has not prompted her that. It's all about communication. If you want Tam to be exclusive to No Jumper, you have to sign her to an exclusive contract and you have to tell her, hey, it's either this or that. You have to communicate, whether it's a verbal agreement or a written agreement. You have to come to an agreement, some sort of contract or agreement with Tam for exclusivity. You never did that. You never told Tam, hey, you can't go be a co-host on Dejon's podcast. We don't fuck with Dejon like that. You never told her that. So she came over here. She wanted to come over here. I said yes. In the story, get your panties out of bunch. Soft batch. Real soft batch.
I detected that too.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not gonna lie though, I think honestly that's the best move for Tam. I fuck with Tam heavy, you feel me? And I always said this about her and to her from the jump. It's just like, yeah, I see exactly what you want to do, which is amazing, but I think you're just in the wrong spot for that. You know what I mean? Like, and I would never try to trick anybody out their spot, so I tried not to tell her like leave and go here and do something else.
So what do you see that she's trying to do and you feel is wrong for her here?
Tam essentially wants to go pop, what people would say in rap, right? Whereas like, yo, she wants to be in different spaces that we get invited to Grammy parties, red carpet events, and we doing this or hosting this type of event with these celebrities that may not have anything to do with the No Jumper verse, period. You know what I'm saying? Whereas when you look at what she's doing with Dejon, they literally doing all that shit. You feel me? They bringing on people like Akon. I don't think she was there for that, but that's essentially in her space. You know what I mean? She's doing like this, like they doing that.
Been over here too.
They doing that concert and all that, but he was there before Tam got.
And I kind of think though, like that.
Shout out to Pooh for a logical take. Now me personally, I don't feel like she should have to pick. I like Tam on No Jumper. I like that my co-host goes on No Jumper in front of 5 million subscribers and platforms herself and her brand and what she got going and her intelligence and how articulate she is. I like that. That's a win for me because that's my sister. That's my friend. I want to see her shine. I want to see her get as many views and as much internet attention as she could possibly get. So I like Tam on No Jumper. I like what she was doing. I like what she brought to that platform. I like that they have this articulate, strong black woman who can speak her mind, not afraid to speak up, and kind of like contrast or combat some of the other perspectives and personalities on that platform. But she's also a great fit here with me. You guys know that. That's evident when we're here. We have a great tandem. We do great work. And yeah, this is a lot more on par with what Tam wants to do, especially during that Wednesday show when her and I are here. We never discuss gang politics together. We never discussing prison politics and county jail phase and all of the stuff that they discuss over there in No Jumper, like when Wack walked in and wanted her to read Black Sam's paperwork. I would never put Tam in that kind of position. So yes, I feel like this is a better fit for her, but I also feel like her being in No Jumper was also a great fit. I feel like you could do both, you know? Especially beginning, remember earlier on, we wasn't even on the same days. Tam used to do Thursdays and Fridays on No Jumper and Wednesdays here. So the two didn't even conflate or anything like that. There was no conflict in my opinion. As far as like the stuff that Tam wants to do, anything Tam suggests, I try to make happen. Tam wants to do a live show. I'm like, let's do it. And we put it into action. You get what I'm saying? Like, the other ideas that Tam has had, we have in motion. I don't want to spoil it. Also, when have we ever seen the No Jumper host since Tam's been there? Y'all ain't took them up to Ethica? How can me and Tam go up to Ethica and do a whole tour and do a vlog and do content and get an Ethica sponsorship? Hold on one second. Oh shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, we have nowhere near the subscribers and views y'all got, but we got an Ethica sponsorship. Ethica sponsoring our event. Like, we got an Ethica sponsorship. Why the No Jumper hosts don't get that? You get what I'm saying? Like, why the No Jumper hosts don't have the every table sponsorships and Ethica sponsorships and different branding and stuff like that, and the sponsorship I'm about to announce in a few minutes. Where's the product placement and sponsorships for the host? These are things that Tam is into. Y'all know Tam loves free stuff. Y'all know Tam loves branding. Y'all know Tam loves to work with branding. Y'all know Tam loves to work with other brands and stuff like that, and entrepreneurship and product placement, all these things. We're a much, much, much smaller platform, but we're doing things that this huge platform with 5 million subscribers that claim to be the biggest platform on the West Coast aren't doing. Like, we don't see any No Jumper hosts going up to Ethica or with Ethica sponsorship. We don't see y'all having an event. The last time y'all had something was a No Jumper competition, a bunch of drunk degenerates coming up there to fight and wrestle on the No Jumper work floor. So I guess what I'm saying is it's perks that come with being at a day in LA that you don't get in No Jumper. Sponsorships and product placement. Y'all chewed Tam up for eating some fucking mango candies. A mango candy or a candy company sent some candies up to No Jumper, and y'all talked about Tam like a dog, called her a thief for taking a handful of mango candies. Like, she can't even eat no candy that gets sent up there. Meanwhile, we got Ethica and Every Table sponsorships, and we got an awful lot of cough syrup sponsorship. Like, yeah. It's perks that come with being a part of a day in LA that you just don't get at No Jumper. It is what it is. I've never trashed No Jumper in front of Tam until, because I used to go out of my way. When Tam joined the show for her first few months, I went out of my way to make sure I wasn't bad-mouthing Adam or bad-mouthing No Jumper because I didn't want to put her in a difficult situation. I didn't start being vocal about my grievances with No Jumper again until Tam and Adam had gotten to that beef where he was shading her, presumably because she's over here, and they got into it about like some petty ass minuscule Taylor Swift argument or something like that. And then remember, Adam was like, oh, well, she's over there with Dejon. They can't even do 1,000 views, even though Tam and my podcast do like anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 views an episode. But that's when I start speaking back up, because he starts speaking about Tam and I. And Tam and I have that understanding. Before that, I never disparaged. Since Tam joined the platform, until that exact moment where he drugged me into the situation, Tam and I never disparaged Adam or No Jumper on this camera. And it's his doing, because his issue should, again, I just said this, his issue should be with Tam. His issue should be with Tam and himself. Why are you so insignificant to her that she would reach out to me to be a co-host on my show after already being a No Jumper host? Why is your host reaching out to other platforms to be hosts on their shows? That's a you problem, Adam. You don't have to disrespect me because your host wanted to be a co-host over here, and I oblige. That's why are you disrespecting me and shitting on my platform and what I'm doing? I haven't seen you in over 2 years. That's on you. You should make No Jumper so great where your co-hosts don't want to go podcast anywhere else once a week. But that's not the case. Your platform isn't great enough where your co-hosts don't want to go be co-hosts on other platforms. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem. I didn't do anything. I didn't try to poach your host. Even Gangland D was like, oh, dang, I thought Dejon was hitting Tam up trying to steal her. No. Before Tam was ever a host on No Jumper, Tam was tweeting me about being on this show. And again, I'm extremely grateful. Tam has leveled this platform up tremendously. But I want the facts. I want the record to reflect and state that Dejon Paul never tried to poach that No Jumper host into being a host on this platform. So let's focus on that. Dejon, why did I get timed out when I asked why she joined the host competition in the first place? I got timed out and she refuses to answer that. I don't remember you getting timed out. Did I time you out? And I don't want to speak for Tam, but I think I can recall Tam saying that she went up to the No Jumper competition to promote a client. Like she had on her client's merch. You know, Tam does PR for artists, and I think she had on her client's merch, and she just wanted to be on screen showing that merch off and plugging her artist, and then from there they liked her and they kept bringing her back. She obviously didn't go up to No Jumper to become a host because that was like her dream job or anything like that. She said she didn't even watch the platform before she started. But shout out to Tam. If you guys want to run with this whole narrative that I got her fired, cool. She knows that's not the truth. I know that's not the truth. That's all that matters. We're actually on camera. We actually have sponsorships. We actually have events. We're actually doing things out here. We aren't just people in the chat talking shit. So shout out to us for that. That smells good. I know you're not posting that video with a G Perico song as the audio. Are you gonna tag him?
Are you worried what the fuck I'm doing with my meal?
Our meal.
You don't have no meal. You didn't get it for 2 things and then act like you was getting something.
I hope that food burns your mouth, pause.
We could have separated the side a little bit better.
The sweet potatoes?
Yeah, it's like mixed in between.
Yeah, because yams, mac and cheese go together. Yeah.
Yams.
Sweet potatoes and mac and cheese go together. Yes, people eat them on one bite.
You said right the first time. Yams. I like my yams touching mac. It's not I like my sweet potatoes touching mac.
Same thing. Same thing. Palm trees in the chat. Palm trees in the chat, man. Oh yeah, I forgot she played her brother's song on the news. Shout out to BTB Root. Shout out to Tam, man. She's the GOAT. I don't care what nobody got to say. Last thing on Tam, I talked to Munchie B yesterday. I was chopping up with the mayor in the DMs, and I told him, stall my good sister Tam out. Tam did not say she hate black men. Tam just said she's open to, obviously she's dating a non-black man. She did not say black man ain't shit, black man is this, black man is that. She just said she prefer, right now, she's open to dating somebody who's not black, and she don't want to be a strong black woman for a strong black man. She just wants to be a regular old woman. That's what I take from it. Now, do I agree with interracial dating? No. But that's Tam's pussy. That's not my pussy. That's Tam's pussy. I don't have a pussy. So if Tam wanna, she don't know what she doing. That bitch is giving it out. If Tam wanna fuck Indians, Pakistani, whatever the fuck she wanna fuck, that's what my good sister wants to fuck, and I support her. I'ma be at the baby shower. I'ma be at the baby shower. Y'all not invited. That's what it really is. Y'all mad y'all not invited to the baby shower. That's what it is, because y'all know Tam throws a good baby shower. I'm going to be there. I'm not fucking up my invite. That's on y'all. But all right, let's get to the real drama. We got 150 people in the chat. Palm trees in the chat. We turning up. Let's get to 200. Hit that like button. Subscribe up. Send this link out. It's lit. So let's talk about Pun's crash out. If you remember, I think it was last Saturday school. Last week I said I miss old Pun. I don't like soft batch Pun. I don't like ducking and smoke Pun. I want let me cook Pun back. I want destruction Pun back. I really don't like Big Uno. I want destruction Pun. And I think we got destruction Pun back. Let's check it out. He crashed out, and people want to know who he's talking about. Let's check it out.
Hey, look, when I do my whole breakdown of all the shit that I'm influential for in this space, it's going to fuck y'all up. Because everybody's my sons in this shit. And that's real. And I understand that. You're the architect. But just really go tally what Pun has started first. What Pun started doing first. What Pun tried to do first. Shit like that. And then you're going to look at everybody doing it today. And that's where it'd be like, damn, y'all hated me when I did it. But y'all didn't hate me. Y'all loved it. But at the same time, now it's like, we want that back. I'm like, dog, I'm just chilling. I'm letting you... Listen, why do y'all want it back if these other persons, if these other people doing it are entertaining? That means they're not entertaining.
Just wait for the next couple plays.
No, hear me. No, don't do all that. We don't got to do all that. That just means,
I like doing that.
That just means they're doing it, but it's not entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Because what are you doing it for? Who's really watching it? Because what are y'all doing this shit for? I really want to know, what are y'all doing this shit? I see niggas crying about making clip pages and all that. What are y'all, for clip pages?
Hot sauce?
My bro.
Who my Beyonce got hot sauce in my bag? What are you talking about? When the fuck did you see a bottle of hot sauce in here? You can check in one of them boxes over there. It might be some hot sauces.
Brother, let me tell y'all what we got out this shit.
I'm glad you're not like that.
We can go as far as the conversation yesterday. When we sitting here talking about what? A quarter M? Is that what we talking about? And niggas is over here worrying about, oh, you're not making Yazzer's page. Shout out my dog Yazzer. She's a general. That's my dog.
Fuck Dora the Explorer. Fuck Yazzers. That bitch need to learn how to motherfucking read and write well. Every caption on that bitch page is in broken English. Just a retarded, handicap, illiterate bitch. Fuck Yazzers. Keep going.
Oh, but y'all gotta have real goals in this shit, man.
He said a quarter M.
Y'all gotta have real goals in this shit, man. Niggas sit here try to downplay radio. Radio, nobody listens to radio. Shut the fuck up, you weird ass nigga. You work at Jack in the Box. The fuck are you talking about? When I walk outside, you want to see what I drive? What do you drive? When I go to the bank, you want to see what's in my account? What's in your account?
Palm trees in the chat, man. Destruction, Dark Rainbow.
And I don't need to do all that popping shit. Y'all know I don't do all that popping shit.
He don't, but I will.
But bitch, I came in this shit with real accolades. Listen, out of this shit, me, AD, T-Rell, we got real accolades, bro. Like, all these other niggas ain't got no real accolades. What are y'all talking about?
Real accolades. Real.
Somebody said if you made $250,000, why y'all not paying anybody? Y'all better split them fucking super chats. Oh, wait, Ace Boys wasn't getting super chats. That's why they left.
There's been employees their whole life. What are we talking about?
Clock it.
I've been a boss since 18, nigga. I've been making moves since 18, nigga. I changed the game on the West Coast music scene. Like, what are you talking about? We got accolades, bro. Like, if I'll be humble.
Multiple six-figure deals.
We ain't got to do all that.
I like doing it.
We ain't got to do all that. And so what I'm saying is, listen, guys. Listen.
Keep it going.
Do what y'all do. But just know, it fall on deaf ears, man. You feel me? Because they don't give a fuck. Don't let them 10 comments gas you up to think you're bigger than the biggest. You're not. Because when that camera cut off, nobody knows you.
Destruction! That's what I wanted back. I think Pun, I don't want to give myself too much credit. I think Pun saw my message last week because I talked about this last Saturday. Keyboard Clips clipped it up and talked about it. I said, I missed this Pun. I was just saying this last Saturday. Pun has been too humble, too quiet. I think that Pun doesn't want people talking about the Ace Boys Worldwide breaking up. Ladies not getting canceled, even though it only came back for one episode to talk about me. Then it got canceled again. Got out of here real quick. I think Pun don't want people bringing those type of things up, so he's kind of been low key to himself, humble, meek, quiet. And I don't like that. Pun, all you have to do is continue to ignore people when they bring up why your shows got canceled, why your homies left, and went and start their own podcast and why they don't fuck with you no more. And now they talking about they going on no jumper XYZ. You can ignore all of that, pun. You can still be just as messy and toxic and a terrible person. That's what we love you for. That's what we love you for. Hellcat is FaceTiming me. Should I answer him? Cat. What's the deal? I'm on live. Say hi to the people. What's going on, Cat?
Man, I was calling you, man, because I was trying to invite you to my comedy show next week, next Friday, with Charleston White.
Where's that?
I'll be in California.
Oh, I'm there. Where is it at, though? Like, what city?
It's in Burbank.
In Burbank. I'm there. Send me the info. I'm definitely there. How long your set gonna be?
It's gonna be 10 minutes, but you know, it's look, that's cool. That's just a plus. I was just gonna call you anyway, cause goddamn it, we supposed to chop it up and kick it and do our own episode too. You know what I'm talking about?
No, Hellcat is pulling up to a Dan Lake podcast again, but no, I'm looking forward to this show. What's the date so that people can get their tickets too if they want to pull up?
It's next Friday on the 8th.
Next Friday, May 8th.
Yeah, let me give you the venue.
All right, bet. Hellcat, Charleston White. Are you gonna roast Adam 22 and Poe Ass Josh on stage?
Man, hey man, ain't no telling what's gonna come out my out my mouth, man.
That's funny.
Really, just to be honest, man, I'm just elated to even, you know what I'm talking about. I'm in Club Flappers.
Club Flappers. I'm gonna be there. Me and Tam will be there. It's lit.
Hey, look, I want you to holler at my boy Richie B, man. So when I do my segment of the day in LA, I want my boy Munchie B to pull up on me, man.
I can have the mayor pull up. I was just talking to him last night. He need to get off on Tam anyway. Him and Tam is funking right now. So that's perfect. Yeah, Tam says she hates all black men.
Well, that's another thing. That's another thing. So, we'll talk about that.
Yep. But for sure, May 8th, Club Flappers, Hellcat, Charleston White.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hell yeah. It's going down, man. Hey, man, next Friday, we at Club Flappers in Burbank.
All right, bet. Get your tickets, Cat. I'll hit you once I end the screen.
Okay, my nigga.
All right, bet. Shout out to Hellcat. Get your tickets, man. But all right, what was we talking about? Oh yeah, pun. I missed this pun. This made me so happy. Pun is a terrible fucking human being. And as y'all know, that's my favorite type of people. We're like-minded. I like to see Pun be rude, obnoxious, just all around shitty individual. That's the Pun I miss. Like I said, bring back Let Me Cook. I literally text Pun, bring back Let Me Cook. He just left me on red. That's how humble this nigga has been. But not anymore. He has no excuse. Since you popping your shit about how much money you got in the bank and $250,000 deals ain't shit and this, that, and the third, you gotta pop that shit pause on Let Me Cook. So Pun, we ready for that. Now, me personally, I think he's talking about Viral Way. I low-key think he's getting at the Apollo. I know for a fact he's getting at Crybaby Stat. So this is good energy, and I can't wait to see somebody respond and then him have to respond. And that's going to make Community more interesting because like I said on Mondays, I be bored watching Community. And I don't even tune in on Thursdays no more. So I'm trying to see what's going on. Pun, welcome back. Finally. I can't wait. I cannot wait. FMW is dead. Well, Pun better save it. They said he ruined it. The same thing that ruined it can save it. Believe it or not. The same person that ruined FMW allegedly could save it. But all right, I think we got one more clip. I think AD is talking about he cutting people off. Niggas don't put names on shit. Like me, I'm a name putter. I put a name on some shit when I disrespect you.
Clip this. Everybody, we love y'all. Have fun. Goddamn.
Fuck that fun shit.
Gotta be our goddamn enemies. Y'all want to come at us so bad. What y'all want? You want us to call you over again and come sit over here? Come on over here. No, well, AD ain't going for that.
All you got left is Beria.
PPG has no enemies.
I got a little corner of mac and cheese.
The architect has no enemies. But I'm gonna say this.
Hey, have a cut water.
I'm gonna say this.
Have a cut water and enjoy yourselves, man.
Yeah.
And don't forget who put y'all on cut waters, nigga. See, I'm gonna say when I break down.
That's where I'm gonna cash out. Hell no. Nigga, I've been drinking cut waters. Hell no, nigga. We've been drinking cut waters since before the pandemic, nigga. What you talking about? I drink the tequila one, the strawberry one, the regular pineapple, and the jalapeno pineapple. They got the lemon drop martini. I know you're not drinking those, pun. I know you're not drinking those. We've been drinking cut waters.
I just had the spicy margarita one. That shit was nasty as fuck.
Which color is the spicy margarita?
It was a spicy mango margarita. And that
okay, I've had that too.
With jalapeno tequila.
I've had that one too. I didn't like it.
That shit gave me heartburn damn near. I'm like, what the fuck?
I keep my times. But yeah, Pun, you got the game fucked up. You ain't put nobody on no motherfucking cut waters. Just because you and Problem was probably drinking cut waters when Welcome to Mollywood came out and shit, that don't mean shit. We didn't see y'all. Y'all wasn't screaming that shit back then. That shit just dropped.
All the shit that I'm responsible for out here. Hey, have a cut water and enjoy yourself, man.
I would say this for the PPG.
PPG, what does that mean?
If you don't hear from me, you're cut off. You're dead.
Who gives a fuck, AD?
My friends know who my friends are. Everybody else, go get shot in the head.
See, you don't even got to say shit like that.
Go kill yourself.
You don't got to say shit like that.
Who do y'all think AD is talking about? Who the fuck did AD cut off? Who does AD have beef with? AD is so non-confrontational and lackadaisical and nonchalant. I can't see AD seriously beefing with anybody besides that San Diego club owner that beat his ass that one time. Other than that, I don't know who the fuck this nigga would be beefing with. AD is a big ass teddy bear. Who the fuck got smoked with AD? Who is AD cutting off? This is crazy. This is craziness. Shout out to AD, man. Big Chief, man. Shout out to AD. He got his granny heart. All is well. Prize Picks Guru. Okay, Prize Pick Gang. Got you. Chat, do y'all have any idea who AD could have possibly cut off? I have no idea either. All right, we're about to move on. Let's get to the next FMW related topic. I woke up to Keyboard Clips posting this clip where T-Rell is sitting down with two LA rappers that I have graded recently, Yellow Hill and Sharky. Let's check it out.
Y'all taking Dejon opinion. Who?
You would too. If you was rapping right now.
On my mama, I wouldn't. On the set, I wouldn't.
If you been going viral
on the
since
set,
January,
I wouldn't.
You'd be on this motherfucker
bro,
like.
do you know bro, I can't write in the game. I can't write in the game to Lil Wayne.
Nigga, shut up. No, you didn't. Heather came right in the game to Lil Wayne. Yo, bitch came right in the game to Lil Wayne. Or should I say, Lil Wayne came right in yo bitch. Ooh, let's talk about it. This nigga bragging. Okay, Lil Wayne fucked your bitch. You ain't gotta brag about the shit. What the fuck you bragging about that for? The only reason you was around Young Money is because Lil Wayne was dropping dick off in Heather, up in your baby mama. What the fuck is that to brag about? We don't want to hear about that shit. That nigga was getting fucked by Birdman. We don't want to hear that shit. So technically, your bitch fucked Birdman. If we being honest, we don't give a fuck about that. I came right in the game to Lil Wayne. Nigga, you was a tag along. You was Tiger's +1. You wasn't no service person. You wasn't doing nothing. Tiger brought you on tour. Heather was fucking Lil Wayne. You start fucking Heather. Or you was fucking Heather, then Lil Wayne started fucking her, however the fucking went. Everybody was fucking. Everybody on the tour bus fucking. That don't mean shit. You bragging because Lil Wayne hit your bitch. You proud of that. You 45 years old bragging about Lil Wayne fucking your bitch. Talking about I came straight in the game with Lil Wayne. No, Lil Wayne came straight in your bitch, nigga. Talk about that.
I'm not listening
I'm
to
fucking
no
Lil
niggas.
Wayne. I'm playing devil's advocate. I don't feel like he got no bad intentions. You know what I'm saying? But it's his opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just telling you how
Who actually really gives a fuck? Why do you niggas give a fuck so much? What is like? Where is the credentials?
He doing what the average nigga doing. He's sharing him. I just think if I got on Instagram after today and start reacting,
there's no credentials there.
I don't
there's
got
nothing.
No credentials.
There's no credentials there. There's nothing he started. There's nothing. No artists he's built. There's no singles he has. There's no platinum albums he has. I'm just trying to figure it out. Why do y'all niggas care?
No, I'm about to tell you. Look, so if I hopped on Instagram after I left here and I got to reacting to motherfuckers shit, you not gonna feel like, what is 3 opinion matter?
This is the average fan. If I sat here and looked at my chat, nigga, and based my music career off of the chat from this instant, nigga, then I'll be fucked.
I get it's the curtain. He's drunk.
I'll be fucked.
Hey, is he drunk?
Am I lying?
Is he drunk?
He must be drunk. Before I get to the video of him bigging me up, bigging up my platform, and talking about my opinion over and over and over again since January 2022, I want to highlight that you guys, most of you guys wouldn't even know who I was if it wasn't for T-Rell. T-Rell created this monster. Like, he created this monster. I was popping on Twitter, don't get me wrong. When I put out the first LA Rap Report card, we was doing this. There's a thing right here. You can unplug my phone charger. Okay. We was doing, when T-Rell first reached out to me, I was already doing maybe 1-2 million impressions a day on Twitter. Mustard had already co-signed me on Twitter. And again, if Mustard is co-signing me, why do I care about what a handicapped nigga that got courted on Hoover has to say about me? But more importantly, T-Rell reached out to me after I went viral on Twitter with the LA Rap Report card and got the Mustard co-sign, and DM'd me and asked, could he interview me on No Jumper? Now, I didn't know that he was an unpaid intern at No Jumper at the time, and he wasn't getting paid. But when I went up there and we did the interview where him and AD interviewed me, I called him an employee. It went viral. We got over like 200,000, 300,000 views. And next thing you know, I'm getting brought up on No Jumper every week, and I'm on all these different podcasts, and that's how y'all know me. Y'all know me from that moment. So T-Rell has to take some self-accountability. One of the reasons all these rappers want my opinion on their music or even know who Dejon Paul is because your zesty ass hopped in my DMs and invited me for an interview. If you had never reached out to me and asked to interview me, bitch, a lot of these people wouldn't know who I am. So you created this monster. You responsible for all of this. I would have just been on Twitter. I would have just been writing articles, doing what I do, writing articles, dropping report cards on Twitter. That's would have been me. That's what I would have did. I was comfortable in that lane. You brought me into this podcasting space. You brought me into this YouTube space. This is your fault. Be mad at yourself. You jealous because all these people, all these rappers care about my opinion. You're literally sitting in between two rappers that just recently paid me $100 each to grade and review their music. The rapper to your left did it, and the rapper to your right. I'm not messy. Well, I am messy, but I don't have to be messy. I fuck with Yellow Hill. I don't know Sharky like that, but I fuck with him. But both Sharky and Yellow Hill have reached out to me recently and paid me to grade their music. How can you sit in between two rappers who paid me for my opinion on their music and say my opinion don't matter? Secondly, I have the same questions that T-Rell has. Why the fuck do y'all care so much about my opinion? That racks my mind every day. Why do y'all be dropping diss records and crashing out, sitting on IG Live and holding phones up to your face and writing paragraphs in my DMs and making posts about me when I say I don't like your record? So I have the same question as T-Rell, so I can't be that upset. I also want to know why these LA rappers get so bothered by my opinion. I have that exact same question. But you know what? I think T-Rell is focused on the wrong things. He shouldn't be wondering why people care about my opinion. The opinion that we need to know about is, what's Heather's opinion on Stet's dick? That's what we want to talk about. Your employee, your former employee that you was paying $80 a day, sat on a podcast not too long ago and confirmed that he was fucking your bitch, fucking your baby mama, fucking your wife, dropping dick off in her. You was paying a nigga $80 an episode 3 times a week. And he sat on a podcast, and he's known her 10 years longer than you. And he sat on a podcast and said he was fucking her. So that's the opinion we want. Fuck my opinion on LA Rap. What's Heather's opinion on Stet's dick? That's what we want to know. Where's the dick report card? That's what we want to know. Where's the dick report card, Heather? What's your opinion on Stet's dick? Fuck my opinion on LA Rap, T-Rell. What is your wife's opinion on your former employee's dick that he was dropping in her, then you shoot him the $80 a day? The nigga you had around your kids. The nigga you had in your house. The nigga that put your kids' nursery together because one of your arms is broken. The nigga that painted the walls in your house because one of your arms is broken. That's what we want to know. You worried about the wrong opinions, brother. You worried about the wrong opinions.
He was painting her walls for real, and
he was painting the walls, and he was painting the walls. He whips pussy. That's funny as fuck. Y'all have not seen T-Rell address that one time. You got all this energy for me, but you have yet to address Stet just a few months ago sitting on this podcast and confirming the rumors. It had been rumors at first because we saw them tweets from like 2011, 2012 where Heather and Stet was tweeting each other, hey baby, hey beautiful, hey this, hey handsome, hey this, that, and the third. But it was just a rumor. He confirmed that he dropped dick off in your bitch and you have not spoke on that one time because you embarrassed. That would make you a cuck. If you paying a nigga $80 a day to work at your company and then he's coming to your house, being around your children, putting together your nursery, putting together cribs, painting walls, and painting drawers, that means that you are a cuck. You're paying a nigga to fuck your bitch. She was fucking the pool boy. Your bitch was fucking the pool boy. You don't have nothing to say about that. You just focus on my opinion on LA rap. It's dressed T-Rell and the kids up for Halloween. He did. He made all their costumes. Meanwhile, he was fucking the mom. No, that boy arm and heart hurt. Yeah, man, speak on that. But all right, real quick, I'll come back to this clip. But shout out to Yellow Hill and shout out to Sharky because like I said, both have reached out and done business with me lately and paid me to react and grade and give feedback to their music. And I didn't hear them say anything disrespectful in this clip. In fact, I heard the rapper sitting around him defend me. So shout out to them for not falling for that bullshit. Like they just chalked it up to him being drunk. I think what's most important is I put together a compilation of all the times T-Rell has talked about my musical opinions. Just some of the times T-Rell talked about my musical opinions.
And I love Dejon for that too, because he be bringing up a lot of motherfuckers I have no clue about. Definitely, I don't be knowing about a lot. Yeah, and I love Dejon for that too, because he be bringing up a lot of motherfuckers I have no clue about. Definitely, I don't be knowing about a lot of motherfuckers, so.
He do shed light on a lot of people that people don't know about.
Yeah, that nigga did a whole dissertation on my motherfucking tape. I fucked with it though.
He made the LA report card, the rap report card. Mm-hmm. So that's his main claim to fame, at least lately. And he also has a magazine called A Day in L.
T-Rell's cropped out, but he's sitting right next to AD, that little broken hand nub thing right there. That's T-Rell. He's sitting at this table for free. I was getting paid $4,500 a month at No Jumper. He was sitting at No Jumper for free, but go ahead.
And they also do a podcast. I believe that's the main stuff that they be doing.
Shout out to that man.
They have a website as well.
Did you ever that West Coast report card shit? Did you see that shit?
I seen it.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was really ruffling feathers.
It ruffled a lot of feathers because a lot of niggas, a lot of them young niggas felt they worked hard.
Interesting.
Yeah. I had to be on that nigga. You feel me? I'm like, well, nigga, hold on, cause we gonna fuck it. You said you will roll right into it. He gonna get you a D+. Yeah. Had a nigga on this motherfucker named Dejon. He had that little report card shit.
It's giving obsessed at this point. We're on interview 4 of T-Rell bringing me up to other rappers. Very interesting and obsessed. Seems like a 40-some-year-old man obsessed with a young man. But let's keep going.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. From that video, I
Shout
thought you didn't like me from that video. I ain't gonna lie. But you can round that up though. Like
here's a video of T-Rell sitting on stage with Vince Staples and Schoolboy Q talking about my 2024 LA Rap Report card. Let's check it out.
Oh, that's crazy.
Little B minor.
Yeah. Shout out my nigga Dejon. Shout out to Dejon. Well, he gave Donna 80. Wait, let me see.
What did he give Donna? He gave Donna a B.
Why do you care what grade I gave Kendrick Lamar? My opinion on LA rap shouldn't matter, right? Interesting.
4.
That should be an A for sure.
A 5 and a 4.
Yeah. That should be an A for sure. Yeah, I think my 3 was in like originality and another.
Yeah, and I love Dejon for that too, because he be bringing up a lot of motherfuckers.
So like you heard T-Rell, or She-Rell as I call her, say he loves me. Deep down, he loves me. I want to chalk it up to him being drunk. I also want to chalk it up to him being an old-ass West Coast nigga. You know, that's how old niggas do. You see Snoop Dogg in my comments last week talking about some shut your bitch ass up and then reposting negative things about me on his Instagram. You see what DJ Heads, Coon, Kendrick, dick riding, dick sucking ass. how he treats me, how he tried to keep people from working with me. That's what these old niggas do out here on the West Coast. And T-Rell is an old nigga. He's in his mid-40s. I'm 30, 31. He's looking at me like, oh, here's a young nigga making some noise, trying to do something positive for the West Coast, and let me hate on it, because that's what old West Coast niggas do. That's why the West Coast doesn't get anywhere. They don't want to pass the baton. They don't want to support. They don't want to see a young nigga doing better than them. That's why the YNs out here disrespect their OGs, don't give a fuck about their OGs, go out here and make their own money, do their own thing, the same way I'm out here in my own office doing my own thing. I don't need none of you old niggas to fuck with me. I don't need Snoop Dogg to fuck with me. I don't need T-Rell to fuck with me. I don't need DJ Head to fuck with me. I'm making noise myself. Right now on streaming platforms, in the past couple of months, 2 LA rappers have dropped diss records about me on streaming platforms. Jay Reddy has Fuck a Report Card out. Tuski has Belt to Ass LA Rap Report Card out. Both on streaming platforms. That's impact. When you got LA rappers dropping diss songs about you, when you got niggas making IG lives and crying about your opinion and writing paragraphs, daylight writing 5-paragraph essays and posting them and tagging me talking about God told me to tell you this, that's impact. Again, I have a Mustard cosign. The biggest producer in West Coast hip hop co-signed my opinion on music and my rap report card the day after it dropped, and I have that audio. He told Gina, no, you're wrong. Dejon is right. He's right to have an opinion. This is what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to have an opinion on your music. And that audio is still up on this very same YouTube page. So why would I care what T-Rell has to say? Again, this is a 40-some-year-old man that got courted on Hoover, never got a real put on, only a part of that organization because his brother's from there. Why would I care what he has to say? He wants to be the big music critic on the West Coast, but you can't. You're jaded. You're biased. One, you'll never say anything negative about TDE, so you're always going to be biased towards TDE because that's your home team, that's your camp. So musically, you're jaded and you're biased because you're always going to be partial to TDE. You can't say anything negative about them. But two, you guys got to think, because you're from Hoover, you can't even interview or talk about like a Jay Reddy. Why has Jay Reddy never been on your platform or been discussed on your platform? Oh, because he's from Hunnits. I can't trust your opinion on the new Jay Reddy project, Fresh Prince of VA, because he's from your enemies. That's why he's never been on your platform. I've had Jay Reddy up here on my podcast. Jay Reddy's right there on the cover of my LA freshman cover, 2025 LA freshman cover. You can't interview him because he's from Hunnits, and you from where you from. So that's why you can never be took serious as a hip hop critic or a real West Coast hip hop journalist. One, you're not articulate enough. You don't read or write well. But two, because you're biased. You can't even interview or support or have an opinion on certain LA rappers based on what hood they're from. So there's that. That's very interesting to me. That's very, very interesting to me how you are jealous of me for being a hip hop critic and having an opinion on West Coast hip hop when you literally can't even interview one of the hottest new LA rappers who got one of the hottest records out of LA right now, not a regular him. You can't even have him on your show because of your gang ties. You will never be respected as a hip hop critic in West Coast hip hop. Never. Just based off that politic alone, let alone you being biased and an ass kisser and a dick rider and a yes stand and a fangirl for TDE. You can't say nothing negative about TDE, and any rapper that's from Hunnits, you can't have on your podcast. You can't interview them. You can't objectively review their music. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. But keeping it upbeat. Time to talk about my new sponsorship. Dun, dun, dun. You ready to drink? All right, so I have officially secured, just yesterday I signed a contract with Yaya Liqueurs. Shout out to Yaya Liqueurs. They are the official cognac dark liquor sponsor of the Danley Live event. They're sending over cases on cases for the event. All the artists that are performing will be leaving with a bottle. We're going to have some of these beautiful bottles. That is gorgeous. In the artist lounge, this will be the only cognac dark liquor served at a Danley Live, Saturday, June 20th. So shout out to Yaya Liqueurs. I'm going to pour us up some. I'm going to show you the Instagram right quick. Hold on. Let's get these losers off my screen. We ain't worried about no haters. We got sponsors, y'all. Niggas ain't stopping nothing. Okay, let's see what it hit for. Open that door, it's hot. Please.
We'll have to go check out upstairs.
Where's upstairs?
Shit, like flyers all over the place.
Oh, it is upstairs?
Yeah. When I went downstairs to the door, like a bunch of ladies right there, and then the lady was seeing me get my food. She was like, "Oh, are you upstairs on the 4th floor?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm on the 3rd." And then she's like, "Oh, okay." Blah, blah, blah. And then when I walked back, I seen the flyer and it just said 4th floor. I was like, "Oh, I thought I was at that shit."
Okay, what's hot, y'all? Bottle dope too. Yeah, the bottle is beautiful, and the casing is beautiful, and it's metallic.
Keep it cold.
Oh yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. What is this?
It's a splitter, like when you're in the club to help you pour it.
Okay, you're alcoholic, so you would know.
There's a nigga that named every flavor of cold water off the top of the dome.
You the one brought up spicy mango.
This nigga said Russian cream.
I didn't make it that far. I didn't say the coffee one or the egg. Oh, it smells good. Where your cup at?
It's a record. They got that.
There's some cups right there. I want a new one. The packaging is clean as fuck. Shout out to D-Reacts TV. Thank ya. So what, I just put this in here?
Yeah, that shit. Usually
Like this?
Mm.
Oh, it got a spout. Yeah, I'm gonna call this a spout. I'm not calling it a splitter. It got a spout, y'all.
Spout? What the fuck is this? Little teacups?
Shut up.
You could have done the skinnier side.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. This one? You ain't killing this bottle. Last time you was here, you killed my whole bottle. I'm letting you know right now. This gotta last me till they send a new case.
Tell them to put it in the air.
Cheers.
Right there, Instagram, it says they only have it in Georgia, like 3 states, and then California's not one of them. Cheers.
Cheers. Shout out to our new sponsor, Yaya Liquor, man. Official cognac of a Dan Lay Live. Sweet but strong.
Mm-hmm.
Not something to be played with. Whew, not something to be played with, y'all. Take your breath. It's good though. Not you having a mixed drink.
This is mixed drink worthy. You can drink it if it was cold, like really cold or on ice, it would be like,
oh, yo,
you wouldn't
ice.
need a mix. But
Yeah.
I really don't need a mix. I might just change.
You know me, I'm not mad with a mix.
Yeah.
Almost made me spill my yak. Look here, player. I think said, I ain't hear that part, Pinky. Yeah, whatever, motherfucker. That's the coldest turn. I might have to pull that up. That's the coldest turn I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen someone bend a corner like that. I've never seen. Dejon about to start twerking again. I've never twerked in my life. Shut the fuck up. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I can find that. Next Friday, Pinky scene.
I mean, you know how many pinky scenes is gonna come out? You gotta say, spill the yak.
Pinky's arrival next Friday.
Spending is up 75%.
Shout out to Yaya Liquors, man. We about to get into this TDE backlash I've been getting. But hold on. Trifle CV said, I don't drink, but I'll take a little sip of that. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Here we go. Oh, my God. Look at this turn. Into oncoming traffic is crazy.
Ran the light though.
Going the wrong way. Parking the wrong way. This nigga's cold, man. It's the bop, man. He was cold.
Look here, baby. You're hitting them corners too goddamn fast. You need to slow this motherfucker down. You understand? I almost spilled my yak on this $200 suit, nigga. Come on, baby, get it together.
Bad suit, $200. He said that's right. It was $1,000 suit.
Whatever, motherfucker.
And they gonna drink out his glass and kill it. Oh my God. I think his name is CW. Because he was like, look, CW. Look, man. That turn is cold. That's the greatest car scene, driving scene in cinema history. I don't care. And I feel like that nigga did that himself.
You gotta fill up when he ran the nigga over and Friday up the next.
Let's see if we can find that one. That's a classic.
You hit the little boy with the fuck.
Is Pinky autistic? But all right, Pinky Friday after next scene. Let me. Only Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas is popping up. What do I type in? Limo. Pinky.
Pinky runs over. What's the nigga name?
Friday after next limo. This one. Pinky runs over Hood Santa with Craig and Dana.
Can't catch me, baby.
Proud time. That's what he get. That's what he get.
God damn it, CW, what did you hit? Man, I think that was a dog, man. Didn't I tell you I was gonna fire your ass and hit something else?
I hit that boy, Pinky.
I'm lying.
That little retarded boy with the fucked up walk. You're costing me money.
That's me talking to you.
Get your ass back in the car. Come on.
Woo!
Get your ass in the car, come on. You didn't hit Santa Claus.
All right, man. Shout out to Yaya LaCourse, man. This shit got me crying. That shit is funny, man. That's a classic. That's how I pull up to the hood day. Shut up, all 32. You ain't from nowhere. You's a buster. You ain't from nowhere, nigga. Always talking shit in the chat. All right, so I have been trending on Twitter for the past 2 weeks. They got me in both No Jumper and Back On Figg Reddit with the screenshots. Let's check it out. Let's see what I've been trending for. Dun, dun, dun. Got some weed? Mm-hmm. Good. Skeleton. Well, no, I'm not even going to answer that.
Edible?
You know I don't fuck with no fucking edibles.
It's only 100 milligrams. It's a.
It's a weed annihilator?
Yeah, it's good. It's cherry lime.
Let's see what the chat say.
It's fire. Man.
Should I take this weed annihilator? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Palm trees in the chat if you want me to take this weed annihilator. I'll take the weed annihilator if I see some palm trees in the chat. You built like a bounce house. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, R32. For all I know, you fat too. Lord, I put it in here. I'm drunk already. What was our topic? This is from last week. Palm trees in the chat. They want me to take it. If I get so high where the room starts spinning shit, I'm a fire on everybody in the chat. Y'all all got fades.
Weed edible, not a shroom edible.
Y'all all don't say that word. All right, here I am trending on Twitter. TDE sexual misconduct lawsuit spotlights Rashad allegations. Linda Luma and Aya Altari and TDE executives Anthony Musa Tiffith Jr. and Brandon Tiffith in late 2024 alleging sexual harassment, assault, and toxic workplace. And my tweets and screenshots of the paperwork from the lawsuit are trending. I don't even taste the weed. Next up, yes I do.
Taste it now. What the fuck? Don't waste my shit.
It's nasty.
No, it's not. It's strong. You can taste the weed. What's wrong with you? Chase with that fucking wash it down with that cranberry yaya.
This shit nasty. You told me to fire on dude next to you. Yes, I will. That ain't nothing. Also, I was trending for over 2,300 posts about this topic. Daylight DMs spark claims Joe Budden works for Kendrick Lamar's team. An LA hip-hop critic accuses TDE staff of homophobic slurs and hypocrisy. So I've been trending on Twitter, like I said, for the past 2 weeks. I did another Twitter Spaces earlier today with, what's his name? What's bro name? He's a New York DJ. Damn, I forgot his name. We did the Twitter Spaces last time. We ran it back this morning. We did like 2 hours. Shout out to him. That was the nastiest edible I've ever took. I really don't like when I taste the weed in the edible. It's nasty. But all right, let's get to it. Alemeda stands by Isaiah Rashad. So a lot of people have been tagging me in this on Twitter. Keyboard Clip saw it and reposted it. And so basically, Alemeda reposted her credits on Isaiah Rashad's new album. She says, got to do background vocals with my favorite artist. Shout out Isaiah and Dom, talking about some songwriter named Dominique Fowl or something like that. It's been awful out now. This is what Alemeda is saying. So people are tagging me in there saying, oh, you're lying about the allegations. Alameda's still cool with Isaiah Rashad. One, I never said Alemeda wasn't cool with Isaiah Rashad. I never said Alemeda hates with Isaiah Rashad or anything to that matter. I read a public record that anybody can go look up, public record court lawsuit document that says there was a 3-hour meeting recorded by Alemeda herself that she sent over to Linda Luna's and Ayatari's attorney that states during said meeting on tape, she said Isaiah Rashad was sending her unwanted dick pictures and videos and asked her to let him watch her have sex with another man. They went on to say Isaiah Rashad even offered to pay her bills if she watched him have sex with another man. This is what the paperwork says. This is what the transcripts of this recorded conversation says. I never said she harbors ill feelings towards Isaiah Rashad. I said that she said these things during a recorded meeting and it's on tape. So when this case goes to trial and that audio comes out and the audio becomes public record and it comes out in court, she's going to look crazy for standing by this man, in my opinion. Because you guys know that her manager, Linda Luna, and her best friend, Aya Atari, are suing TDE. She's still signed to TDE. So to me, this post means I'm standing by the label I'm signed to. I don't want to lose my record deal. I don't want to miss out on these opportunities. Or it could suggest she's getting paid. It could suggest that she's possibly being intimidated. Like, hey, if you go against us, XYZ, you never know what's going on. Or she could have just had a change of heart and forgave Isaiah Rashad for whatever, XYZ. What I'm saying is when it comes out in court, when they finally take this case to trial, and the audio of her saying these things about Isaiah Rashad and Sir and different TDE executives doing XYZ to her and her best friend and her manager, she's going to look crazy for standing next to them in the interim. Hold tight. I'm going to pull up the paperwork and we're going to read the actual transcript together. Fuck Alemeda. Big Sean Jones said, fuck Alemeda. There's been too many allegations made against TDE. It's like the Deshaun Watson situation. One of them bitches telling the truth. Don't worry about anything. What we're going to do is we're going to read, and if you watch my video with Flacco TDE Exposed, you saw us break this down already. I'm emailing it over to myself so that I can pull it up on the screen. Here we go. We're just going to pull it up on the screen. I'm going to let you guys read this. You're also welcome to look these documents up yourself. Type in Luna and Linda in the Los Angeles County courthouse clerk website. It's not, you don't even have to pay like no debit card fee or nothing. Like you can get straight to these documents yourself, same way I did. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's a big deal, but it's not a big hassle, rather. Okay, here we go. Here's my link. Copy link. And then what? I just open a new source. Hold on. New page. Bear with me, you guys. I'm pulling this up on the screen. Video capture. Let you guys see me. I'm back. Source. Browser. Here we go. Let's read the paperwork together, you guys. All right, and then put this behind this. All right, here are the text messages. Here we go. Tory. Appeal. What page is it on? This font's so small here. Got it. 70 on page 18. That's page 17. Page 18 right here. Item 70. Let me scroll up a little more. Item 70 right here on page 18 here. It says, further in the conversation, artist A, which is Alemeda, raised another incident in which another TDE artist, artist S, Sir, had busted through her door when she was sleeping, stating that there were so many similar instances of inappropriate behavior directed towards women. She also stated that Isaiah Rashad had, without consent, sent her a picture of his penis and videos that were sexual in nature. Miss Luna interjected, recounting that Isaiah had offered to pay artist A's bills if he could watch artist A engage in oral sex with another man. Artist A recounted that Isaiah had also wanted her to watch him engage in sexual acts with another man. I'm going to read those last two sentences again. She also stated that Isaiah Rashad had, without consent, sent her a picture of his penis and videos that were sexual in nature. Miss Luna, Alemeda's manager, who's suing, interjected, recounting that Isaiah had offered to pay artist A's bills, Alemeda's bills, if he would watch artist A engage in oral sex with another man. Artist A, Alemeda, recounted that Isaiah had also wanted her to watch him engage in sexual acts with another man. So, during this 3-hour meeting where Alemeda recorded the audio herself on her cell phone, Alemeda recorded the audio of her telling the general manager, Mr. K. Smith, the general manager of TDE, that Isaiah Rashad offered to pay her bills if he could partake in sex with another man in front of her. Basically have her watch him suck dick or get fucked by another man. Some sick shit. That's inappropriate. Y'all are co-label mates. It's wrong. He also sent her unwanted dick pictures and videos and sexual videos of that nature. That's what she said in the paperwork. This is just the paperwork. Again, I don't want her to hate Isaiah Rashad. I never said she hated Isaiah Rashad. I never said she would never work with Isaiah Rashad again. I didn't say that. I said that she recorded herself per these documents in the transcript saying Isaiah Rashad did XYZ to her. That's what I said. That's what Flacco and I reported on. That is some wild shit. TDE Nasty in the chat. That's some wild shit. That's definitely some wild shit. Freaky frog. And again, before we move off of this, I think it's gonna look crazy that Alemeda is standing by Isaiah Rashad and bragging or flexing that she's working with him when this audio comes out of her saying these things about him when they actually goes to trial. I think to her female fans and women supporters and streamers, it's going to look crazy when you're standing by someone, but we have you on tape saying that they allegedly did XYZ to you. I think that's going to look crazy. It's going to look like you're an opportunist. It's going to look like you just wanted to, you didn't want to lose your record deal. You still want to work in this business. So instead of siding with your manager, who you were living with, Miss Linda Luna, and your best friend, your 19-year-old best friend, who told you that she got sexually assaulted by TDE executive H. Wood, Mr. D. Hall, he goes by H. Wood. He still has TDE films in his bio. She told you, your best friend Aya told you he was supposed to be giving her a ride to the studio to link up with you. He said, oh, I got to take Musa some documents. This is all alleged in the paperwork. H. Wood tells a 19-year-old Aya, oh, I have to stop at my house and get these documents for Musa, Top Dog's son, to sign. So he takes her to his house, gives her liquor, even though she's 19 and too young to drink, and then tries to force himself on her, allegedly. She fights him off, runs out the house, and calls Alemeda and informs her of what happened. That's why they had this 3-hour meeting with the general manager of TDE about these practices in the first place. That's why she felt the need to record this meeting with the general manager, Mr. Smith, of TDE. I think Alemeda is going to look crazy standing by these people that allegedly sexually assaulted your manager, who you were living with, Miss Linda Luna, and your then 19-year-old best friend, Aya Atari. It's going to look crazy. It's going to look like, oh, you was just in it for the perks of being a TDE artist. That's just my opinion and purview on the situation. But what don't come out in the wash comes out in the rinse. What's done in the dark comes to the light. And when this case goes to trial and we finally hear the audio, because right now we're just reading the transcripts. When we hear Alemeda's voice saying, Isaiah Rashad did this, Sir tried to sexually assault me, break in my room and sexually assault me. When we hear the audio of Miss Linda Luna talking about how Top Dog's son allegedly sexually assaulted her after taking her to the Cheesecake Factory and getting her drunk. When we hear Aya Atari talk about how TDE executive H. Wood tried to force himself on her after giving her liquor. When we hear the transcripts of this 3-hour meeting between these three ladies and the general manager of TDE, I think that's when people will see things a little differently. On that note, let's react to T-Rell and Flacco's purview on me and Flacco's TDE expose.
John called me and said, hey, Flacco, I got some about TDE that you might want to hear. I said, oh, word? I bet. Load up and show me. I want to see.
Y'all sound like Hollywood Unlocked called the Shade Room, y'all.
Boy, hey, listen. I deliberately waited to drop my video on it because I want my brother to shine. I want Dejon to have the moment and to shine. But in like a day or two, when I get on, man, them niggas gonna have something to answer for, man.
Shout out to Flacco. Flacco, go ahead and drop your video. Don't wait on my behalf. At first, I was like low-key, I appreciate you for doing the video with me. At first, I was like kind of like low-key disappointed in the viewership on it. It only did like 6,000 views. I'm like, dang, if I do a video with Flacco about this matter, it's going to do a lot more views. But then I saw that your podcast with T-Rell only did 10,000 views after a full week. Ours has only been out for 4 or 5 days, and it's at 6,000 views. Your podcast with T-Rell is only at 10,000 views after a full week, so I don't feel so bad about the views. So don't worry about my views, Flacco. Go ahead and drop your video. I just want awareness on this situation. I want people to see that while TDE employees were making fun of me for being gay, the whole time they're covering up and trying to distract you from the fact that they have a $48 million sexual assault, sexual misconduct, sexual harassment, and doxing lawsuit against them filed by 2 women, 2 black women at that. That's what I want people to know about. So go ahead and drop your video, Flacco, just like Academics did his response to everything I said as well. I just want as much people to know about this situation as possible because it's a media blackout, and we're going to get to that in a minute.
Because I read, bro, like the artist, Sir, whatever his name is, he's trying to break in Alemeda room to put her in, and she'll want dick put in her. Like Isaiah Rashad is offering to pay her bills if she can watch him suck another man's in front of her, and then asking to pay her bills if she can suck another man's while he watch. So is in a cuck
You got the Brandon dude allegedly trying to snatch some pussy from Linda Luna. Allegedly, these are, again, man, TDE, don't kill me, bruh. It's 20 different gangs in that TDE. Don't kill me, bruh. These is allegations. This is what the women is saying. I'm just repeating the lawsuit.
You have facts of this. You have facts of this, like women on record saying this.
The lawsuit has been filed. Yes, the lawsuit has been filed. So, okay, Jack, let me just break it down for you, right, Jack?
Let me time out. Let me ask you a question real quick before you break it down.
What?
Why are you categorizing this as a TDE thing as opposed to an individual Isaiah Rashad thing or individual?
Before I let Flacco answer that stupid question, for lack of better insult, why is Jack on this podcast again? For the life of me, and y'all know I don't have any problem with Jack. When you guys throw all those gay allegations at Jack, I always tell y'all leave Jack alone. He's a nice gentleman. He's a nice gentleman. But why is Jack on this podcast? I can't make it through the podcast, not because of Flacco and T-Rell, who's incompetent and ignorant and not articulate enough. Why is the manager sitting on camera? I can't stand that. I don't like that. Why are you all on the camera and the mics dancing and shit in the videos? Go be the manager. You manage the podcasters. Why are you being the podcaster? The podcast should be Flacco and T-Rell. Why do we have to see T-Rell and Heather's manager have a mic and hear what he has to say? Who cares about that? I want to hear from the podcasters. I want to hear from the talent. It's like the same thing like y'all accuse Pun of doing with AD. Jack is trying to do to T-Rell. I don't like that. I don't like Jack on this show. Like, Jack, go sit at the desk and close the deals and do all the business shit and let the podcasters, let the talent speak. We want to hear from the talent, not the managers. That's just my opinion, but go ahead.
Well, Thursday. Why are you calling it a TDE thing?
Because the lawsuit is Linda Luna, Aya Tarali versus Top Dog Entertainment, Brennan Musa. So it's Top Dog Entertainment, it's TDE, and then Brandon, which is one of Top Dog's son, and then Musa, which is the other son.
So they're suing them because that's where the money is.
Those are the three defendants that's been sued. Now, okay, so look, Jack, let me break it down for you for why it's a TDE thing, okay? So Linda Luna was employed by TDE. She was Alemeda's best friend.
This is also where Flacco kind of got the story twisted up. I don't know if he was speaking too fast. Flacco has that issue. Linda Luna was Alemeda's manager. Aya Tari was the 19-year-old best friend that Alemeda asked to come live with her for moral support because she was living in the TDE house in Carson and felt unsafe around all those men. So she asked could her friend move in with her, and they gave her room and board. So Flacco has it conflated. Linda Luna's the manager. Aya Tari's the then 19-year-old best friend. I just want to clarify that. He got this backwards, and I commented that under this post.
So she was like you feel me? Like she was doing some type of work for Alemeda under TDE. Aya Alatari, which was supposed to work in capacity as PR for TDE.
Wrong. So Linda Luna started doing PR for TDE mainly for Reason and Alemeda. Basically because they wouldn't pay her. She kept asking for payment from Musa and TDE. They came to an agreement, and this is all in this paperwork. If we check it out, all in the paperwork, if we scroll up earlier in this document, you'll see that she asked Musa for payment over 20, 30 times, and every time she would ask for payment, he would flirt with her and say something sexually inappropriate instead of sending the money. So they eventually came, and even one time when she asked for money directly, he said, "I'm broke." So they came to an agreement where she was like, "Look, I'm done working for free. If you're not going to pay me for my services, at least make me Alemeda's manager on paper." And they entered that agreement. And when they signed a multi-million-dollar deal after they shopped Alemeda to Warner Records, it's also noted in this very same legal document that she was entitled to 10% of that. So that's how she became Alemeda's legal manager, because TDE refused to pay her for her other services. It was like a barter, like, well, shoot, we ain't got no, according to Musa, he's broke. Even though his father's Anthony Top Dog Griffith, Musa saying he's broke, the label ain't got no money to pay you. So what we'll do is we'll just put you down as our manager, and then when we get the money from the major label, i.e. Warner Records, we'll give you 10% of that. That's how she became the manager. So Flacco has it wrong. Luna Linda is the manager. Aya Tari's the 19-year-old friend. Let's keep going. Follow me now.
as well as Alemeda's manager. So Linda Luna, who was living in the TDE's like
Tari's living in the TDE
house for the artist, along with Alemeda, and then Aya Alatari. So the manager of Alemeda and the best friend of Alemeda is suing Top Dog Entertainment, Brandon, and Musa. So what they are alleging is multiple attempts of nasty to snatch some coochie. All right. So the first attempt was apparently one of Top Dog's son, which is Brandon. He and Linda Luna went out. They was drinking at some event.
Cheesecake Factory. They went to Cheesecake Factory, not an event.
Back, she wanted to lay down because she couldn't drive back home. She was too drunk. And when she went to go lay down, according to her, again, don't kill me, bro, right? Because I'm snitching. But according to her, when she went to go lay down, Brandon came into the room and tried to forcibly take it. It took her pretending to vomit that got him back a little bit, and then she hopped up and ran out the door. That's one incident. All right. Now, Linda Luna.
She's alleged in the lawsuit. That's in the lawsuit.
Yeah. Now, look, Linda was dating J-Rock at the time. So hence, she's texting Brandon like, why the f you try to do that knowing I'm dating J-Rock?
I also want to note that Brandon Tiffith is cited as J-Rock's manager. So he was trying to sexually assault his client's girlfriend at the time after taking her to Cheesecake Factory and getting her drunk and letting her sleep it off in his spare room while his other cousin Ron was present as well. So he was, that's some fact, allegedly, this is all alleged, according to the paperwork, according to the legal documents, that's what he did. But he is cited as J-Rock's manager. And after Flacco and I broke this story, J-Rock posted on his Instagram notes, shaking my head, I need a drink. I think J-Rock just found out about this situation and that I think he just found out, I think he didn't read the paperwork. I think he just found out that his manager, Brandon, allegedly tried to or did sexually assault his then girlfriend. Let's keep watching.
Right? That's one, right? And you feel me? And that's one incident. Another incident, some guy called H. Wood, right? His last name is Trell, right?
Yes.
H. Wood, he has like TDE films in his bio. He also tried to, according to them, sexually. Aya Alatari says that Musa sexually and tried to sexually.
Again, Flacco has the story wrong. H. Wood attempted to sexually assault the 19-year-old Aya Atari. Linda Luna, every time she would contact Musa, or just about every time she would contact Musa, per the text message screenshots in this legal document, he would get sexually inappropriate with her. He would send her like busty Latina porn. He even, according to the documents, brought a random stripper to her house and demanded that he have sex with the stripper in her bed. And because she didn't want to get fired or not get paid, she let him do that. She felt coerced into doing so. So there's so much sexual misconduct. So before we move off this topic, the sexual assault is being alleged against Brandon Tiffith, who's J-Rock's manager. He allegedly sexually assaulted Linda Luna. The sexual misconduct is filed against Musa, the other son. He, instead of paying Linda her money, he flirted with her and made strong sexual suggestions towards her via text every time she would contact him for payment. That's why it's a sexual assault, sexual harassment, sexual misconduct. It's multifaceted. It's just a nasty, perverse workplace according to the legal documents. Let's finish letting this video play before we move on, because I'm tired of talking about this creepy shit.
By forcibly like kissing her and groping her. So, and that's just with them. And then Alemeda, there's a 3-hour conversation that Alemeda, Linda Luna, and Alemeda's friend Ayatari was at. And it was a TDE meeting that apparently Musa was like present for, Brandon was present for, Alemeda. And Alemeda was pretty much confronting them in front of some type of executive or higher up or PR, whatever, where Alemeda is confronting them in this 3-hour conversation about their conduct and about their behavior. And it's in this meeting we hear about Sir and Isaiah Rashad. The conversation was recorded by Alemeda, and it was given to Linda Luna and Aya Alatari to use during the lawsuit. So there's 3 hours of transcripts that's going to be dropping soon. John.
That is a fact.
So,
that's all fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? I seen you guys reading.
I ain't saying they're guilty. I'm saying it was bad.
I seen you guys, and I love that you saying it's bad. But I seen you guys reading the transcripts, reading the reports, and I feel you. But my only thing is like, why haven't you read your boss transcripts with his allegations of minors multiple times? And why haven't you read that? Why haven't you did a video on your boss and his allegations? Why haven't you read that? Why haven't you did a video?
I'm trying to answer your question.
Pinpointing.
I miss Flacco. When he's sitting there with a big ass jar of Vaseline, Paul, talking about something. I'm trying to answer your question. That's my pet peeve. Don't ever ask me a question and then talk over me while I'm trying to answer it.
Pinpointing everything this man has done
I'm trying to
thus
answer
far.
your question, though.
I'm trying to figure it out. You've done it to every single person.
Yeah. I'm trying to answer your question.
Look, bro, you don't have to have an open case because none of y'all, you know what y'all do? None of these.
Real quick, I want to respond to the fact. So instead of making a video about TDE's ongoing case with these two young ladies, a $48 million sexual assault, sexual misconduct, sexual harassment, doxing lawsuit, you want him to talk about the old rumors that never led to a case or legalities with Adam 22 and alleged 16-year-old, which if Flacco chose to make a video about that, I would sit there and watch it. However, okay, why don't you talk about Tyga being a pedophile? T-Rell, and I don't have to put allegedly on that. That's a fact. I don't have to say allegedly Tyga was a pedophile. I can say with a straight face and no fear of being sued that Tyga was a pedophile because he was sleeping with Kylie Jenner before she was 18. He was sleeping with Kylie Jenner when she was 16. And you was on double dates. You was grooming billionaires. When they asked you about that, you said we grooming billionaires. You were bragging about you and your wife, your bitch Heather, going around on double dates and flying on private jets with your homie Tyga and a 16-year-old girl. Any women in the chat? Imagine you go on a double date with your man and his homie pulls up with a 16-year-old girl. Are you still going on that date? Are you still getting on that plane, going on that trip? Or are you still going on that dinner date with your man, his homie, and his 16-year-old girlfriend? That's sick. That's real sick. I think that if you were to dig up Tyga's ass, the first thing you would pull out is a tranny dick. And then next would be like the missing teeth out of T-Rell's mouth, the missing side teeth. I think you will find the missing side teeth all the way up there in Tyga's ass. That's how far T-Rell had his head, his bankrupt head, might I add, up Tyga's ass. How can you blame or get mad or place responsibility on Flacco for not covering Adam's wrongdoings when you was going on double dates with Tyga and a 16-year-old girl? So you like a serial pedophile, woman abuser, rapist, protector. It's weird. It's just real weird, T-Rell. It's real weird.
Come to that platform, have an open case. I mean, y'all reading old paperwork. Y'all stay reading old paperwork. This is what y'all do, homie. Y'all are notorious for having somebody read their own paperwork. You feel me? Y'all going to grab the paperwork and reading it and bringing up old cases so you can bring up stuff on him that nobody never know they did. You feel me? This is how 1090 Jake makes his living. You know what I'm saying? Off of old paperwork.
Hey, listen, man. Respect my white boy, man. For me, man.
I love 1090 Jake, but I'm just making a point.
Put some respect on my.
Not to mention, T-Rell, you was over there when all those allegations was coming out, like sitting next to him defending him. So, like, what are you talking about?
Name no, man.
I love 1090 Jake, but I'm making a point that he reads people paperwork.
White man, not white boy, white man.
Yeah, you sitting here disrespecting him. You got caught. But I love 1090 Jake. But 1090 Jake goes and gets paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Is paperwork because y'all thought y'all was hiding something. Now I'm finna bring it to the forefront, and I'm finna. So why haven't you did that?
So, Jack, I can't be the only one who thinks this is probably the dumbest thing you've ever heard in your life, right? This said, I'm covering an active TDE case. And why am I covering an active TDE case, but I'm not covering, I guess, Adam's old allegations?
I just asked you, why haven't you? I didn't say don't cover that. I just asked you, why haven't you covered X, Y, and Z?
When Adam got accused of that, I wasn't even thinking. Wait, hold on. I think during that era, when Adam got accused of that, the one arm, I wasn't even making like a YouTube video. So like, there's right, like so many rights.
But now
like,
you are. But now you are.
Yeah, but that's an old allegation that didn't really go anywhere or got proven to be true. It was proven to be false, to be honest, right? But this is an active case. For example, right? If these were old allegations on TDE, and then like I wouldn't go back and cover it because I wouldn't give. But it's an active case. There's a difference between an active current case that's in the news and some old allegations that got debunked a while ago.
You just made a whole video on somebody that's allegedly killed Draco. There's no
an active
case. There's no active case
it is.
there. He hasn't been arrested for killing Draco.
I talked to the police. It's an active investigation.
It doesn't matter. He does not have an open case for killing Draco, and you brought it up.
So
no, I'm just asking you why you be. I'm just asking you why you be moving the goalposts.
I told you.
That's what I'm saying. Why do you move goalposts?
I told you.
No, the TDE.
You pick and choose.
The TDE case is a current active case.
What is Jack doing on his show?
You can't even compare that to ancient allegations that were debunked when it comes to Adam.
Why? It's the same allegations.
But why are you...
Address Tiger fucking a 16-year-old while you was in the other room. Address your homie that you had a store with and businesses and a show on MTV with and was taken and on TMZ. You're caught, dead ass caught on in 4K on TMZ on a private plane and at dinner with you, your bitch Heather, Tiger, and a 16-year-old girl. Address that.
Why are you going out of your way not to talk about the TDE? This is what I call, you are terrified right now, man. You like, man.
He's shaking in his boots. T-Rell is also embarrassed because he reacted to me and Flacco's TDE expose, but he reacted to it on his members only. So he wanted to check out what was going on and say something about it, but he didn't want anybody to catch him. Luckily, my boy Keyboard Clips paid that bullshit for that membership, and he was in there and he screen recorded T-Rell reacting to it. And I'm sure his phone is going crazy from TD executives like, oh, why you promoting that? Why you highlighting that on your platform XYZ? So that's why he's trying to save face. But it's too late. You already got caught promoting me and Flacco's TD expose video online, bitch. So it's nothing you can do about it now. We caught you. You're busted. Low IQ gang, man. All right. So last thing on TDE before we wrap this up. I got posted on Academics page yesterday. I want to show you guys that. Tam and I got posted. Let me be honest. Tam and I got posted on Academics page yesterday for this take. I wanted to show y'all this before we move off of this TDE topic, because we got to talk about Heem Beasley. So Tam and I got posted on Academics TV. It says, Dejon Paul asks, why is hip-hop media so quiet about the TDE allegations? Go check out this clip. Shout out to Academics for the continued unwavering support as I'm exposing TDE's wrongdoings. They pissed the wrong gay nigga off. Let's see. In closing, I think the reason why TDE is trying to prolong this case, filing new motions that no hip hop media person besides me and Flacco want to address or cover. Is because according to, oh, you guys can't see it all, but I'll read it. According to Hot New Hip Hop, Trap Dicky, their new artist from South Carolina, new TDE artist, confirmed that a TDE compilation project is on the way. So TDE couldn't possibly drop a compilation project for their label if they're in the midst of a trial about sexual assault, sexual misconduct, and sexual harassment. So that's why they're filing new motions and trying to prolong this trial to after, push it back, postpone it till after this compilation project drops. But in the interim, Flacco and I will continue to keep you updated along with academics on everything going on with this, since there seems to be some sort of media blackout. DJ Head, Gina Views, Big Boy, Brown Bag, no LA hip hop media platform will touch this story or talk about it, but you know I'm not afraid of shit. So I'm going to talk about it. And we're going to leave that at that. Again, I do have a TDE bomb. So there's a whole separate lawsuit where another female label employee allegedly got gang raped by another TDE artist and a TDE executive that I have knowledge of. There's a whole separate lawsuit, and I'm going to be talking about that real soon with academics. So stay tuned for that. Heebeezy, let's get to him. Heebeezy is Heebeezy is denying that he was DMing a transgender escort. That story's been big this week. His Instagram got hacked. Somebody showed all his DMs. Let's check it out. So it says, Heebeezy clears his name of all allegations after getting his account hacked. The nigga hacked my shit, texting 100 other females. The transgender escort, I think her name is J.Den DeBrat on Instagram. She posted, I'm just going to clear it up because I've been getting consistent messages and even threats. My name is being plastered for no reason, for nothing. But to be clear, I don't know him in real life and never actually spoke to him directly. The account that was messaging me didn't even seem right, so I didn't take it serious. I'm not involved with him at all, and I want to clear that part up. Now y'all leave that man alone, and I'm going to only clarify this once. That and y'all leave that man alone is suspicious. Seems like she's saving face. This is coming from a gay man. I think that's where the tell is for me, that now y'all leave that man alone. Has some compassion in there. Got my eye on that one. That line seemed a little tricky. You had us in the first half, but you slipped up and showed a little tender love and care. Do I believe that Heebeezy was DMing a transgender escort at 3 o'clock in the morning as the screenshots and messages screen recording show? He's an LA rapper, so why not? Is it my business? No, really don't care. But it's been going viral all week, and you guys can form your own opinion. I think that, I will say that the only way Heebeezy can recover from this is because he's had so many negative incidents. Remember at South by Southwest years ago, R3 the Chili Man fought him and snatched his chain and was posting his chain. And then we saw him get robbed in his own house last year allegedly by the Jet Beezy dude. And now this transgender scandal. It's like scandal after scandal, negative thing after negative thing. He's never going viral for his music. I think the only solution for Heebeezy moving forward, because a lot of other rappers are going to want to do songs on them, are going to want to put them on their concerts. A lot of people are going to want to buy tickets because of this. The only way he can come back from this is with a bona fide hit record, which he doesn't have. So he has to make a bona fide, undeniable hit song that everybody's playing on TikTok and social media and that everybody's loving. That's the only way I feel like he can recover from this situation. Speaking of down low rappers, did you guys see the story about Boston Richie? He's being exposed by his ex-girlfriend. I guess he dropped a diss record against her and she didn't like that. So she exposed, her name is like Tatiana or something like that. Boston Richie's ex makes claims about their relationship. She says he allegedly had her pegging him since she was 17 years old. And somebody asked her on Instagram, you thought that this was okay? And she said, he's been having me do it since I was 17. I don't know. Sick. Now, people already was going in on him for being a pedophile, for fucking with this girl since she was that age. But she's outing him. She's showing their text messages. She sent him a picture of her at a sex shop and showed the strap on that and he texted back, get here now. He said, what number Isaiah? Get here now. She texted him. He said, babe, you on the way. She texted him the picture of the sex toys, including the strap on. She said, I got it. And he said, which number Isaiah? Get here now. And then she sent him the price. It was $142.63 for the strap. And yeah, she got receipts. She got his phone number blasted up here. She texted him, can't be talking, da-da-da. She said, I'm the one fucking you, sucking your nipples, playing with your ass, all type of shit, all type of weirdo shit, all type of weird shit, and you talking to me like this. Go have another hoe do it, fuck around and end up on the blogs. He said, I take care of you, it's a difference, and I'm not cap. What I talk about on Instagram and the rest is cut off. She also said, you can't leave a nigga in peace. They want to send out your tapes and drop diss songs. Let that song drop tonight. The world gonna know what you like, and it ain't pussy. She also went, I won't show these images, but she went on social media and showed videos and photos of her beat the fuck up, black eye, face leaking, butt naked in the backseat of a van. You can see him driving. You can see his other homies in the car. She basically is alleging that he kidnapped her from Alabama, drove her all the way back to the state of Florida. While she was naked on her cycle, she said she bled the entire way, and he wouldn't let her put on any clothes or anything like that. So that's crazy. A lot of people are shaming her, and I'm like, she was 17. She, her brain isn't fully developed. So maybe she's thinking like this is what women do to please their man. A lot of people are saying, no, 17 is old enough to know that what she was doing was wrong. What she was doing was gay. That means he's gay. And she was doing it because he was buying her Chanel bags and giving her money, woo, 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 woo. But I don't believe in blaming children. I feel like when you're a child, you really can't have any accountability. I blame her mother for letting her be involved with a grown rapper. I blame the grown rapper for being involved with the 17-year-old girl, but I do not blame the 17-year-old girl, because again, she could think that all men probably want that. You never know what she's thinking. This is her first serious relationship. Another conversation that kept coming up on Twitter is like, oh, why do you guys keep calling him gay? He was letting a woman peg him. I'm under the belief that any man that wants anything like that done with his ass, like any interest, like anything up his ass, is gay. Because that means like you want to be stimulated like deep in there. Like you want to be took through there. You saw the message. That nigga said, get here now.
Like, they say she was dressing up and he was having her dress up as a nigga.
Cosplay as a man. Yeah. So that, to me, that implies that he's gay and he will let his homie do that to him. So yeah, yikes. But I feel like more people are focusing on him being gay than focusing on him being a pedophile. I feel like, one is illegal, one's not. So there's that as well. Yeah, these download rappers is crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that's sick. That's real sick. And the whole beating her up, kidnapping her while she's naked on her cycle, that shit is sick too. So hopefully justice is served in that regard. Speaking of rappers, did you guys see Blackboy Max is saying that he's getting a butt reduction. He thinks his ass is too fat. Never heard a rapper speak openly about this. Let's check it out.
Are you a BBL boy? No. The first bad news, I wouldn't say it's necessarily bad news, but I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm finna get an ass reduction, bro. No cap. I think I'm finna get an ass reduction, bro. I'm not gonna lie to niggas, bro. Yo, say Rain, thanks for that sub, bro. No cap. And it's just like, I haven't decided fully 100% yet. But it's like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, my nigga. Like, this shit annoying, bro. Like, bro, I'm trying to be skinny. Like, I'm a thick, short nigga, bro. Like, I'm trying to be skinny. Just, I don't know. We gonna see though. Let me know if I'm tweaking, chat. Let me know.
So this is the first time I've ever seen a rapper speak about his butt being too big. You guys may remember Blackboy Max went viral last year for pulling his pants down on stream and smacking his ass and then being mad at all the people in the chat that was like, oh, your ass is fat, but he literally pulled his pants down, showed his drawers, exposed his drawers, and turned around and smacked his ass and told everybody to kiss his ass. So when people are like calling you a baddie, what a fatty, you want to grab it, it's like, I mean, you're the person who did this. I didn't know they did butt reductions. That's good to know. But yeah, shout out to Blackboy Max. It's his body. If he feels like his booty too big, if he feels like his booty's too big, Dejon's really listening and relating to this. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Why did Flacco double down on the Hall of Recoil comment too? I saw that in the Reddit. I'll react to that when Tam is here though. I want to get her take on that. What's next? Oh, Blueface mom is body shaming Ice Spice. Let's get to that. Shout out to Black Boy Max. Get your butt reduced.
Over there lying to Ice Spice, talking about she look good like that. Now y'all know damn well she need to tighten that up. It's too jiggly, too wiggly, and too loose for her to be that young. One baby and she gonna be out of socket. Y'all done told Ice Spice it look good, girl. Just a little cellulite. Talking about.
Let me show you the photo that everyone's talking about. It's a viral photo of Ice Spice going around. I think she looks good, but I mean, I'm not into women, so maybe this is fat. I don't know. To me, this ain't fat. This is just a fat ass with some cellulite. You know, shout out to her. I think Carlissa jealous. That's what I think it is. I think Miss Carlissa is jealous of a young popping bitch, and she gonna meet her in McDonald's and slap her too. I guess I don't know. I definitely don't know. But shoot, her ass the same size as Black Boy Max's. Shit, they both need a butt reduction if that's the case. Please stop talking about Brick Baby in my chat. Kick him out. If you say Brick Baby in my chat, kick him out. Don't bring that name up. Drewski is hosting the BET Awards. I'm interested in this. I can't wait to see this. Let's check it out. Because I was wondering who was going to be the host this year. Drewski's hosting the 2026 BET Awards on Sunday, June 28th. The 31-year-old makes history as the youngest host in the show's 25-year history, surpassing the record previously held by Kevin Hart. Personally, I wanted to see Monique come back. I always felt like Monique was the best BET Award host when she would come out. Y'all too young to know this, but Monique used to host the BET Awards like 3 years in a row. She would come out and do a Beyonce dance routine, have Beyonce sit in front row dying laughing. She would be fucking up her and all the big girls. Like, she was just the best BET Awards host, but she fell out with BET after her show got canceled. Her talk show got canceled. So we've seen Queen Latifah, Kevin Hart, Taraji P. Henson. We've seen a lot of different people host the awards, but none of them have had the effect of Monique. But I am excited to see Drewski. I feel like he's going to bring all the streamers out. He's going to have dope interactions with celebrities and rappers and shit, and we're just gonna see a younger perspective. So I will be watching Sunday, June, in the hallway this way. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. The game. Why do I keep leaving the screen? I gotta go right back to it. The game was spotted in Toronto. So he had a dinner and drinks with OVO. He flew on a private jet to Toronto like a couple weeks before, because I think Iceman is supposed to drop June 15th or May 15th. I'm sorry. Do you guys think the game is going to be featured on Iceman? And is he going to be the only West Coast rapper working with Drake post GNX, post Not Like Us? I think so. A lot of people are bashing him on the internet, saying, "Oh, he traded his soul. He sold out the West Coast for drinks with Drake." So, very, very interesting. But no, I think a game feature, especially if he's throwing shots at Dot on Iceman on a Drake album, I think that's a nice touch as far as chess playing, the chessboard. I like that. Very interesting. What do I want to talk about next? There's so many topics left before I have to get to this Coop Corleone drama. Let's talk about this Vinnie Watson lounge drama. So there's this, I'll say that for Tam. Certain topics I like to say with Tam. It's like a gay porn star open up a restaurant. I'll say that for Tam. Oh, the Drake lawsuit. Since we're talking about Drake. So Drake's Spotify bot lawsuit got dropped. Complex is like one of the only media platforms to post this story. Very interesting. So lawsuit accusing Spotify of boosting Drake's stream dismissed in court. It says, according to legal documents obtained by Complex, the class action lawsuit from Geneve Capilongo was dismissed with prejudice, meaning that the case can't be refiled over similar allegations. There was no discovery in the case, and in the ruling, the judge pointed to Capilongo signing an enforceable arbitration agreement with Spotify, which waived the right to sue and seek resolution via private arbitration instead. Capolongo's lawsuit filed last November alleged that Spotify's discovery mode is a form of illegal payola. She claimed that Spotify tricked users by promoting playlists that are actually brought by major labels. In addition to Drake, she also mentioned Justin Bieber in the lawsuit. The wildest thing about this lawsuit is that it isn't even the only one that was filed last November that mentioned Drake. That month, Eric Dwayne Collins, better known as RBX, from the Chronic album, Snoop Dogg's cousin, to the public, brought another lawsuit against Spotify on his behalf and a similarly situated class of music recording artists, songwriters, performers, and other music rights holders who earn income on Spotify. So the judge ruled against this with prejudice. They can't refile. It's over. Again, Complex is the only hip-hop media platform I've seen post that Drake low-key won or, isn't being sued anymore. But every media platform, hip-hop media platform, was posting about him getting sued for allegedly botting on Spotify. So I think that's very weird. Where can I go? Oh, Universal said, no, 50 Cent was also sued. We'll get right back to the Universal thing. 50 Cent is being sued as well. According to Neighborhood Talk, 50 Cent reportedly sued by ex-employee who claimed she was fired for refusing to help hide assets and filed a fake police report accusing the driver of stealing his car at $600,000. According to TMZ, Monique Mayers claims she worked closely with 50 for about 12 years in senior roles across his businesses before things went left. She says during his bankruptcy, you guys might be too young, but back in the day, 50 Cent filed bankrupt. He allegedly asked her to put assets in her name to help shield them, something she claims she refused to do. Myers also alleges he pressured her to file a fake police report accusing his driver/bodyguard of stealing his car and over $600,000 in cash. She says she refused that too. From there, she claims things got ugly. According to the suit, Myers says she was fired, had a Forbes feature about her pulled, and it dealt with years of alleged intimidation and harassment. She claims the retaliation never stopped, accusing him of using calls, texts, and threats to silence her. So this is a big deal. Especially if she can prove that he was trying to get her to hide assets in her name while he was filing bankruptcy. That's some nigga shit, but I mean, I've heard of those type of things before. So, we'll see more of this play out in court. Tam better tell us why she went to the host competition and we better not get timed out for asking. She'll be here Wednesday. Make sure you ask her. All right, you guys, let's get to it. Oh, no, I got two more topics before I close out with this Cool Corleone beef I got into with another LA rapper, you guys. Trick Daddy on Polo and then Dame Dash on Jay-Z. Let's get to it.
I had one of my A&Rs as well as one of my publicists to reach out to Polo because I had been saying Polo in the record. And I know Polo spiked in the South because if I did a concert, everybody would be rocking Polo. So I wanted a catalog and be able to order my that other people don't got. I don't know who. Somebody from Polo sent a response letter and email back. And they told me, no, thank you. We appreciate it if you won't even mention our name again in your songs. And I started wearing Iceberg. And it was over for me with Polo.
So, we heard these stories back in the day about hip-hop artists being asked not to mention these brands that they were promoting for free, basically. Remember when Cristal sent out the letter to different hip-hop record labels asking them to tell the rappers to stop mentioning Cristal in their songs and having them in their music videos before they took legal action. They didn't want to be associated with niggas. So Polo, found by Ralph Lauren, obviously didn't want to be associated with Trick Daddies and probably rappers from the South. They didn't want people to see Trick Daddy wearing their products, wearing their clothing, because that might drive away sales from the white men that go on golf courses and shit that they're intending their product for. The same way Cristal, the owners of Cristal, didn't want Jay-Z and Diddy and 50 Cent holding up bottles of Cristal and pouring them in videos, and Dame Dash popping Cristal on boats. They didn't want that visibility because we want rich white women to buy this and have it with brunch and eat it and drink it with caviar or whatnot. And so it is lightweight racist, but it's also their prerogative because we could be supporting black-owned companies, black-owned brands. Instead of supporting Polo, I'm sure there were, back then there was Rocawear, there was Sean John, there was P. Miller, which is Master P's clothing line. There was a bunch of hip hop clothing brands, black owned clothing brands that the rappers could have been wearing. Instead of drinking Cristal, at the time there wasn't a black owned champagne, but I do know that Dame Dash had brought Armadale vodka. Remember Jay-Z said Armadale popping now. You get what I'm saying on that song, Excuse Me Miss. That was Dame Dash's liquor company. So there were alternatives to some extent. And if the rich white people don't want your money, don't want to see niggas holding up their product in music videos and on stage with them, then why not support the black-owned companies? Timberland felt similar, right? I don't remember that story. I don't remember hearing about Timberland telling rappers not to wear their products. That's crazy, though. All right, before we get to the drama with Cool Corleone, let's react to Dame Dash's latest interview with Art of Dialogue, I believe. He said no one cares about Jay-Z or Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt doesn't sell shit. Why you think I gave it away? Nobody made no money off that shit. Barely went gold. Nobody gives a fuck about Reasonable Doubt other than people that were there. Nobody gives a fuck about Reasonable Doubt. Ask some kid about Reasonable Doubt. They'll be like, nobody cares about Jay-Z as a rapper. No kid gives a fuck about Jay-Z at all. They not jacking his hairstyle, his gear. No one's fucking with Jay-Z. No one's listening to them fucking raps. None of that shit. That's all. You know that. When's the last time this nigga made a record? He's an old man. Why the fuck should he be making records? But ain't nobody jacking Jay-Z. He's not. No one. I'm gonna tell you what killed Jay-Z. Them fucking dress shirts. That put him out of business. He wasn't fly after that. No one. He couldn't recover for them dress shirts. Show me a picture of me and a Yankee in a dress shirt with cufflinks, please. Let me know. Or some Van Dutch and all that. Like, show me any picture of me in any of that clown shit. I'm the coolest. I'll be like, yo, these niggas, think about how I'm looking. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, my homeboys used to, like, still got these fucking motorcycle boots on. My homeboys used to give me hell for this nigga, man. They thought he was the funniest, he didn't have the kind of, he's not that, no dishes. I don't want to insult this, but let's go.
Y'all know I'm Dame Dash's biggest fan. Dame Dash is like a superhero to me. But this is an L for Dame Dash. She's coming off extremely bitter and jaded. At this point, I wish he would just tell his interviewers, don't ask me questions about Jay-Z. I think the reason that might not be happening or might not go over well is because they're paying him for the interview. So it's like, if I'm paying you $10,000, $20,000 to pull up and do this interview, Dame Dash, and I know you talking about Jay-Z is what's going to be the viral clip. That's the hook. That's the bait that's going to get everybody to click on this interview. I'm not going to pay you the same amount if I can't talk about this. But I think this further tarnishes Dame Dash's legacy as one of the greatest hip-hop moguls and businessmen of all time, in my opinion. I also think he's incorrect when he says no one cares about Reasonable Doubt. Do the kids care about it? Absolutely not, but it's still one of the greatest debut albums of all time. Yes, it only went gold or barely went gold, but remember, you guys released it independently. It came out on Priority Records. It wasn't a major label release. You guys, that's an accomplishment to have an album, your debut album go gold, and you've released it independently. Y'all was promoting it yourselves. Y'all called on favors from Biggie and Foxy Brown and different pop and sign major label artists, and had Mary J. Blige. Y'all gave her $10,000 in a paper bag and had her come through and do Can't Not the Hustle. One of the greatest hip hop R&B collaborations of all time. And you can't tell me people don't care about Reasonable Doubt when the Reasonable Doubt 30th anniversary concert at Yankee Stadium sold out in like a day, and they added a whole extra day because the tickets sold out. He just sold out at Yankee Stadium because of it. So real hip-hop fans do care about Reasonable Doubt. It's always going to be on that list of greatest debut hip-hop albums. And to shit on something you played such an integral role in, like that album wouldn't have happened without you, Dame. Like, according to you, you sold crack to put up the third of the money for that album and its rollout, since you guys released it independently and didn't have a label backing you. And to 30 years later, shit on it instead of celebrating. You should be celebrating Reasonable Doubt. You should be celebrating the fact that something you risk your freedom for, is turning 30 and is still acclaimed in hip hop. You don't shit on what you worked hard for, big it up. So I don't like that perspective from Dame. I don't like that at all. That's an L from Dame. And like I said, hopefully, I just want to watch some Dame Dash content where he don't mention Jay-Z. You got so many other artists to talk about. Kanye West, Dipset, State Property. You got so many other endeavors. Currency, Wiz Khalifa. People don't even know Dame Dash discovered Currency. Currency's first record deal was Blue Rock. Wiz Khalifa's first deal was with Dame Dash. A lot of people don't know that. You have so many other superstars you put in the game, but all you do is not all you do. All it looks like you do is bash Jay-Z online. I just hate that for my brother. I really, really do. I do need to respond to the Cool Corleone drama that happened on the timeline yesterday. He's an LA rapper that feels I don't know anything about music, but I forgot to shout out my boy Big Deal. I think it's his hood day, right? Keep it gangster, get put off gangsters is what he says. I think it's his hood day. He was talking about me on his stream the other day. Let's check it out.
Look, Big Deal, trip on this. I just got a fan. You gotta know, I still got fans from the podcast world from 2 years ago. Nigga, they be sending me content. Something about, I get, nigga, Dejon suing TDE.
Man, they got something like that going on, man. Hey.
I don't know what's going on. I just know I got a text. They talking about Dejon suing TDE and niggas mentioning my name. I'm like, man, I've been out the way. Nigga ran all the way across the country to get away from that shit. Nigga come back, been under the radar, and niggas still trying to put my name and some shit.
Yeah, you know, it's a cold game. That's what they do, man. I don't know how they put your name in the twist, though. You been ducked off. Yeah, man, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Dejon really, like, if he's suing them. I seen he had something going on, like he was reading some old lawsuits or something out.
It's an active
but
lawsuit.
I don't really know what's going on. That shit is crazy.
Man, that's a smart metrosexual nigga. You gotta know that nigga metrosexual. That nigga really finna do what he do. That nigga not playing. That's why I know when you get a nigga in his feelings like that, Casey, that's why straight niggas, if they straight, shouldn't play with gay niggas like that. Cause that nigga Dejon gonna take it there, nigga. I got a mama like him. I got 3 baby mamas like him. That nigga's gonna go there, my nigga. He finna take it to the ultimate. That's why I need $35 for these DV classes right now. So somebody got some bread for the goddamn domestic violence classes next Tuesday. I'm gonna need y'all to hit my cash app.
I don't condone or support you guys sending any man money for his domestic violence classes, especially $35. But I do support his rhetoric that you probably shouldn't play with gay men in that regard. You probably shouldn't tease or clown or make gay slurs about gay men as a straight man because you're not gonna like how we respond sometimes. So I agree with that sentiment, the whole metrosexual comment, as well as I need $35 for the domestic violence classes kind of go hand in hand with me. But yeah, there's that. Shout out to Big Deal, man. Happy Hood Day, bro. Do it up, be safe, turn up. You feel me? Do your thing. Shout out to Big Deal, man. Keep it gangster, get put off gangsters. All right, let's it's a cold game, serving shit. Let's react to, so yesterday, Loda Great dropped a project. Remember, Loda Great was here a couple weeks ago. We talked about how he was dropping a project that's inspired by my podcast. Basically, like a month or so ago, I said that I blame Loda Great for the state of LA rap because he's supposed to be the producer. He's supposed to be producing these artists, and he keeps letting these artists make bullshit songs over his beats. For example, Left Cheek, Right Cheek, Bop, 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 that's a Loda Great song. Because I said I blame Lo, he clipped that, posted on his Instagram and said, I got a project coming called Blame Lo. Well, that project is out now. Make sure you go stream it. Blame Lo is out now on all streaming platforms. He posted yesterday at Dejon Paul something and tagged me, and that's when all the drama broke out. Let's go check it out. So Loda Great posted yesterday, Dejon Paul been real quiet since Blame Lo came out. He must like it. And then Cool Corleone, who went viral during the pandemic for his single Black Mercedes. He's also a frequent collaborator with Bino Rideau. He was one of Nipsey's homies as well. There's many photos and videos of them hanging out later in Nipsey's life. But he said, it's crazy y'all really think cuz no music. Y'all got to do better. And so I replied, I know you can't ever find the beat and sound the exact same on every song and always ruining other people's songs with your features, but you be their homie, so they still let you on the song to rap off beat. And he just went in the comments, was telling me to get off his dick. He playing victim like he didn't talk about me first. So he talked about me in Loda Great's comments. I replied, now I'm the villain. And I ran a poll. Let's see what's the attraction. The poll was, does Cool Corleone rap off beat? Because I'm petty. And out of 200 votes, 64% said yes. The remainder said no. I also took the liberty to repost some tweets. I looked up Cool Corleone on Twitter. You're welcome to do so. It says, Cool Corleone music come on by accident. Now you got to exit the whole music app and cleanse your ears with a podcast. It says, if you listen to Cool Corleone, I'm judging you. And then another person tweeted, I'll never forgive Cool Corleone for ruining these songs on Different from the Rest. And another person tweeted, Cool Corleone weak as fuck. Nigga always trying to catch the beat and end up eating dirt. So this is how some people feel about his music. They agree with me. He doesn't rap on beat. He's not a good rapper. I'm going to play one of his songs or some of his music and get the chat's opinion about how you guys feel about Cool Corleone. Salute to y'all. Palm trees in the chat. We almost done. Palm trees in the chat. Turn back up. Turn back up. Don't go to sleep on me now like Big Deal was sleep on Scream the other day. Why am I typing my name in? Cool Corleone. So Black Mercedes is a good song, but that was his only like semi-LA hit. LA banger. That was during the pandemic. Let's listen to his song TikTok. All right, that was terrible. Let me see what else I can find from Cool Corleone. Maybe there's something better. I know he flipped a Nicki Minaj record. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, I talked about that Wednesday.
Please leave your message for.
Damn, Coach shot that?
Street nigga, all up on my business, I'ma stand on it. AP, 50 on my wrist, I ain't even 50, fuck that. I ain't even 30, only 28. And I bought the Benz for I was 28. Niggas try to run up on me, so I gave them 8. Bitch playing one more, why me draw away? High as fuck, yeah, I'm in a race. Guess I'm out of space, double cup, let me sip it slow, so I can levitate. Elevate, niggas see if they wanna hate, they showing up. I don't feel it's real, but I feel it's fake. In the cut, rolling weed up, smoking to the face. The only one that make me feel good is Mary Jane. She see I got drippin', I got cash, she wanna fuck on me. Go yard, new car, new watch, big rocks. Niggas in the way, can you move around, kick rocks? I'll be in the way, really chasing money, getting to it. Ay, got some shit on my hip, really do you foul, boy? Really in the field, hitting shit just like the Cowboys. In your pussy, in the right spot, you make a loud noise. Gun charge, after gun charge, I'm a bad boy, getting money. Now I'm stashed up, they can't find the blick. Bullshit, really confident, so leave me out of it. Really on some artist shit, this ain't even my hardest shit. How the fuck you a part of this? You ain't never did shit, you ain't never been shit. You ain't never put the work in just to be in this. Corleone.
Please leave your message for.
Who, y'all? He struggles to find that beat, find them pockets. He lacks finesse, in my opinion. Now, again, I wouldn't have said nothing about this gentleman's music until he commented on Loader Great's post. How does a producer dedicate an entire project to me, or say I inspired this project, rather, and bigs me up and then tags me on Instagram, and you're in the comments talking about I don't know anything about music? Clearly, I know something, nigga, because this nigga went and made a whole project based off something I said on my podcast. But I just don't like his victim mentality. You can't play victim after I cook you. After I cook you, don't play victim. Don't get in my comments and my DMs and post about me on your story after I cook you. I don't like that. No, keep that same energy you had when you was talking shit about me. You didn't know I was going to respond. But every LA rapper by now should know that Dejon Paul is going to respond and crash out and read you for filth if you talking shit about him. That's just what it is. So I want to close the show. We had like 150 people in here. I started playing his music. We only got 92 people in here. But it's cool because we finna wrap the stream. I want to end the stream by playing the worst LA rap song, one of the worst LA rap songs I've ever heard in my life. That Put It In My Hand Like It Belonged to Me. Let's react to it. There's no music video out yet. It's by The Deuce.
Ace on the track. Goodwill.
I want to show y'all the visual. I got it on my Instagram. Hold on.
Put it in my hand like it belong to me. Like it belong to me. Put it in my hand like it belong to me. Bitch, put it in my hand like it belong to me. Like it belong to me. Like it belong to me. Put it in my hand like it belong to me. Put it in my hand like it belong to me.
You guys, I'm so tired of this LA pimp rap. I'm so tired of the human trafficking music. I can't. I'm tired of these LA pimp anthems. This is terrible. There's not even any innuendo or suggestiveness. It's just flat out put it in my hands. Flat out trafficking. Now, what I will say is I posted this on Twitter. It's going up on Twitter because people are cooking it. But somebody made the funniest post I've ever seen. Matter of fact, let me just send it like this. This is a very, very funny meme regarding this song. This shit is hilarious. Put it in my hand like it's baloney me. A classic, man. Like I said, LA rap is dead. LA rap died with Nipsey and Draco. Rest in peace. You guys got to do better. You guys got to step it up. You guys got to get some ghostwriters, find some different producers. Stop rapping over them LA type YouTube beats. But I'm being a dead horse here. Real quick before I get out of here, shout out to Yaya Liqueurs, man. New sponsor of A Day in LA Live. Shit got us lit. It's lit. I like it. I like it. I'm mixing it with cranberry juice. Shout out to Every Table for the food that I didn't get to get a bite of because people are greedy. But thank you for the food, the birria mac and cheese. I'll pass on the cheese corner, buddy. But all right, you guys. Palm trees in the chat. I'm out of here. I'll be back Monday. I'm gonna try to do a Music Monday stream with DJ Artistic, and then Wednesday I'll be here with Tam, and you guys can ask her all your no jumper competition pertinent questions. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Get your tickets to A Day in LA Live Saturday, June 20th, 310 baby, Compton AV, J Ready, Mark Lux. It's going down. I'll see you guys on Monday.